everyone, welcome to Unprepared. I am Meghan, and as always, I am unprepared. My camera is much bigger than I expected it would be. Sorry, got distracted. Here we are. We've got a great energy going into this wonderful game. I'm very, very excited to be joined by this incredible group of players. Also, I will be here trying to keep up. So, here we go. We're gonna go in square or circle. You're in a square. We're gonna go in a circle, clockwise. And everybody can introduce themselves. So tell us who you are and where we can find you on the Bluebird Hell site, and your pronouns, and what your favorite GM-less game is. And we'll start with Brandon because you are top left, and then we will go around in a circle.
I was just desperately trying to pull up the Twitch screen so I'd be able to see what order we were going in.
Nope.
Where am I going? Where am I going?
Well, you're first, so congrats.
Hi, I'm Brandon Leon Gambetta. I use he, him pronouns. You can find me on Twitter and pretty much everywhere else at @BLeonGambetta. And because I was panicking and trying to look at the Twitch site, I assumed that I would have someone else as a role model. Was there another thing I was supposed to say?
Yes. What is your favorite GM-less game?
What is my... Perfect. I know that one. My favorite GM-less game is a little game called Anyone Can Wear the Mask by Jeff Stormer.
Who's that?
He's some guy who's been doing podcasting for like 6 years.
To the day, maybe. One might say.
And a dear friend and wonderful. And it's a superhero game that grounds you in your community and really lets you show off like the extent to which being a hero is not just powers, but having connection and having will and like getting back up again. It's fabulous.
Some people
I heard about that game on Unprepared.
I would say some people may have that game may have been played on Unprepared with some people in this chat, and it was very good and wonderful. And it's such a good game. I have played many really good games of Anyone Can Wear the Mask, and I'm very excited. And there's a new expansion that just came out for Anyone Can Wear the Mask that you can pick up on itch.
Ooh.
I'll plug so that nobody has to self-plug. Don't worry, I got you.
I don't think this is a group that's too afraid of self-plugging.
No. Get ready, everyone. Crab City. All right. Next is James.
Okay, I wrote this down so I wouldn't forget.
Your name?
I'm James.
Look at James over here writing things down.
Your name?
Yes, my name. I'm James.
Prepared.
I use he, him. You can find me on Protean City and Step Back and Roll. On Twitter, I am at End the Meltdowns. What else was I supposed to say? I didn't write that down.
Did he write everything?
I didn't write everything down. I didn't want to prepare.
So that means that you did write down your name.
Yeah.
I just wrote my name down, so I moved the notepad document.
Yeah, for anyone,
those two.
Anyone watching who's
you,
not
James.
been on the show or peeked behind the curtain, if you do prepare for this at all, you immediately get jettisoned from the call. So no preparation is allowed.
There's a pre-podcast game of how much can I prepare without actually it being preparing. Or Meghan finding out.
Yeah.
I think the last time I was here, I said that this game was my favorite GM-less game.
You did, and that's why we're playing it.
I'm going to say that. I'm going to say that my favorite GM-less game besides this one is Microscope. And maybe in particularly, I wrote a hack of Microscope. if I can
self-promote. Let's go.
Called Signalite, which is a hack of Microscope designed to help you build a Masks: The New Generation universe. It's a weird meta game.
Masks? Never heard of it.
Never heard of that.
Yeah.
That's me.
Next.
Hey everybody. My name is Viditya. I use he, him pronouns. My favorite GM-less game, there's so many, and I love them so deeply. I think I have too many to name a favorite, but I'll say I really love, I'm sorry, did you say Street Magic? That game really resonates with me. And it just kind of does what I really love. And it's like a direct inspiration for one of my GM-less games, because I'm going to self-promo A Land One's Magic, which is another like world-building game that it really helped
That game
me.
is so good.
Thank you. But yeah, that's who I am, and you should go check those games out.
All right. Next.
Hi, everybody. My name is Jeff Stormer. I'm the last one, so I have to go now. My pronouns are he, his. My favorite food is cheeseburgers, and my birthday is August 21st.
Ooh, Leo.
Is that it? Did I get
Yep,
all the things I
nailed
was
it.
supposed to say?
Blood type.
Awesome.
Yeah, blood-
Actually, I probably should reveal that I don't know that, but I'm not,
you should know your blood type.
I don't know my blood type either.
Well-
I wish I knew my blood type.
Everyone, please.
I don't know Jeff or James's blood type.
Listen, everybody, we've had a lot of fun here today, but one thing that you shouldn't be unprepared about is your critical medical information. Schedule some time to talk to your primary care provider today, so that you can be prepared for what really matters.
Exactly. And what's your favorite GM-less game?
A GM-less game. I mean, the literal two that I was gonna mention are, I'm sorry, did you say Street Magic and a Land Once Magic? So like, I actually was prepared.
Well,
and they
you
were
have
taken
been
from me.
usurped
That's what you get by being prepared.
because everyone knows
Ooh.
no two people can have the same favorite GM-less
That's
game.
true.
Yeah,
That's
That's
true.
true.
Like you'll
I
have to
guess
meet in the
right.
pit to determine who.
I
likes you
genuinely
most.
love A Land Once Magic. It like the questions in it like are incredible, and like the way that it builds a world is wonderful, and like I love the I guess my question is a Space Between Stars GM-less, or did I just make it GM-less
No,
when we
it
played
is
it?
GM-less.
Yeah, The Space Between Stars is an incredible game by an incredible game designer named Aditya Valetti. It is a sci-fi game inspired by the big sci-fi television franchises that is about where you are and where you're going, and also there are space whales. And the world building in the front of it is beautiful and cool, and the way that you actually tell the stories in the scene play is incredibly good. It is a wonderful game, and I love it with all of my heart.
Thank you.
You had me at Space Whales. You had me before Space Whales, but you really had me at Space Whales.
There is a piece of text in the game where it introduces space whales, and it introduces a section where you have to answer a question about space whales, and then it says, hey, if you have questions about space whales and you're wondering if you can leave them out, you can't. You have to put the space whales in it. They have to be in here. You have
I
to
would-
do that.
It boggles my mind that somebody would look at that and go, I don't want space whales.
great.
I was worried. I was like, no, people need to know.
People
You
need
guys-
space
it's
whales.
mandatory.
It's mandatory. It's
Like-
mandatory, and I appreciate that. That was a move that I read and legitimately was like, "Oh, you can just do that. You can just say no. This has to. You have to do this.
You can
It's
be
in the
the
rules of
arbiter
the game.
it.
You have
Yeah,
to
like,
include
this is
space
here.
whales."
Oh my gosh.
That's the way to
I
do
love
it. You
whales.
take the thing that people don't want to, that like people aren't necessarily going to focus on as the most important thing, and
Be
you go
like, no.
this is the
I feel like
thing.
this is it.
Subtlety is for cowards.
It is.
Yep.
You're right.
Yeah.
You're right. I've learned that as I have designed games. Like, you know what? No, I'm just like, this is what it is.
This is
Yeah.
what it is.
Full stop. I guess that leaves me. Hi, I'm Megan.
Hi.
Hi, Megan.
Hello.
This is
Hey, Megan.
this is my show. I use she/her pronouns, and you can find me pretty much everywhere you can find a person on the internet at Meghan Lynn FTW. And see, I try to switch mine up because like I'm always on the show,
Mhm.
so I always try to switch up what my favorite GM-less game is. Like in my heart of hearts, I want to say Starcross because I just played a really really good game of Starcross last week that I'm still kind of like floating in. So that like my tops are always Dialect and Starcrossed.
Mhm.
Dialect and Starcrossed are my
Good
heart.
choices.
Alice is Missing has broken the top 3 because that game is brilliant in a million.
I played that
That
game
was
for the
good.
first time a week ago today, and I'm still like, I'm
It's
still
so
up in my
really
feelings
need
about
to.
it.
It's
I'm
so good. Oh my.
itching to play that game.
So,
I made a
so
fake
here is
AP of it.
I was gonna say James made a fake AP.
I love
That'd be
that.
Great.
So
Here's
good.
my-
30 minutes of silence.
here is my industry gossip. If I may
You
industry
have,
gossip.
you have hot
here.
goss. Yes, do hot goss,
Um,
and I'll think of a new favorite.
Alice,
GM-less
so
game.
Alice is Missing and Anyone Can Wear the Mask were both entrants in Indiecade this past weekend, the Indiecade Festival.
Yeah.
Festival celebrating indie games alongside another game that I truly, truly love, which is Field Guide to Memory.
Mm.
And it was very funny because we were all up for the same award, which was the Excellence in Tabletop Design Award.
Oh,
And I distinctly remember sitting down for the award ceremony and going, God, if I win, I'm gonna be outraged. I was like, if I win this, I was like, if I win this, I'm gonna be really like upset because like Alice is missing is right there, Field Guide is right there, and I was like, yo, if anyone can, and then Alice is missing one, and I was like, yes, good, right decision because like it's just, I was like, yo, do not give this award to anyone who can wear the mask.
Oh my
Please
God.
don't.
Alice is missing. If you are out there and you have not played Alice is Missing, please, please, please play Alice is
Leg-
Missing. Also invite me to play
legitimately
Alice is
masterpiece.
Missing because I will play Alice is Missing at literally any opportunity I can find. I have been harassing multiple people to get a group together. to
Cannot
play.
cannot
really
recommend
enjoy
it enough.
So let's
Yeah.
play Alice is Missing. Internet, everyone, people
do
on
it.
this call. Let's play Alice
I was
is
gonna
Missing.
say, did the plan change? What?
This is now real unprepared.
This is really this is super unprepared. But
How do we stream things to each other? Is how does the copyright affect this?
but yeah, God, Alice is Missing. I could talk about forever. Let me think. I love GMless games. That's why I have a show where I play GMless games. Because I don't think I've talked. So Firebrands. We'll talk about Firebrands real quick.
Firebrands
because
rips.
Your girl
Mhm.
loves Firebrands. Your girl hacked Firebrands into a game that's pretty decent, if I do say so myself, called One Particular Harbor, which is Firebrands about pirates. We
Hell
played it
yeah.
on this show. And Firebrands is amazing by Vincent and McKay Baker, who designed incredible games. And it's about, I just love anything in space. It's about space pilots, and you're like, and you're fighting, but you're also kissing, and like that's how you get me in any game. It's like, yes, there's drama, but also smooches. And I'm like, sign me up. I'm in.
It's the way to do it.
It really is. Firebrands is incredible. So play Firebrands. And then if you like Firebrands and you also like pirates, go play One Particular Harbor, which you can find on my
I do
HBO page.
I do like both of those things. I have to play that now.
I just wrote new games for it. I put 3 new games in it, so now there's 14 games in One Particular Harbor. So yeah,
It's awesome.
yeah, I like pirates and mermaids. Oh, thank you, James. So now that we've self-promoed and we have talked about our favorite GMless games, let's talk about this GMless game that we're going to be playing. Called
Yeah.
If Not Us, Then
Yeah.
Who by Riley Hopkins, at RevRyeBread on Twitter. I will link.
That's Rev like
Right.
Reverend, Rye like Rye,
Rye bread,
Red.
bread like bread.
You beat me to it.
I
so
can't
there's-
not hear it without
I can't not
hearing
hear it.
Yeah.
So the link is in the chat if you want to check this game out yourself, which you should. So If Not Us, Then Who is more or less Power Rangers. which-
What?
Sorry, surprise.
It's a game about 5 teenagers who are given robots to save the world
Yes,
in
but
matching
it's-
suits.
I thought it was
And-
something else.
So wait, it's not about a bear in a raincoat.
Yeah, I thought this was
It's like a Peruvian
know.
bear. He likes marmalade.
Yeah, well, we saw that screenshot on Twitter from the Power Rangers movie
Yeah.
with the bear in it. There's also a bear involved. So, yes, we will be playing this game. We'll be creating our own team of 5 teen heroes in matching suits with robots.
Is attitude optional or necessary?
They non-optional.
Okay.
Teenagers with attitude is a requirement, and that is a reference everyone in this call, but
Everyone
Brandon
in
will
the call
get.
understands.
But Brandon will get.
Yep. I actually learned just now that all Power Rangers have robots. I knew that some Power
Brandon prepped hardcore to be unprepared for this.
You told me unprepared, and I spent 33 years of my life unpreparing for this.
It's just if every new piece of information I learned that you don't know about Power Rangers, like basic stuff. Like I'm
It's like
expecting you to be like, I'm expecting you to be
There's
like, wait,
nothing.
they're all different colors.
Like,
I'm-
because you
okay.
could say I've never seen an episode of Power Rangers, but I still assume a base level knowledge about Power Rangers as something that exists in the world.
I kind of assumed it was like that Power Rangers, that like there was like Power Rangers and then like Power Rangers robots.
Oh, it's like
and
separate thing.
No,
Yeah,
there's-
Okay.
Yeah.
I had
No.
I had
No.
seen Power Rangers with the robots. I didn't know that was like a requirement.
Yeah, no, they all have robots.
Yeah, they all have robots.
They all have
Okay.
robots. And the
No,
robots
there's
all
gotta be one
join
that doesn't have
together
robots.
into Megazord.
I thought those were Voltrons. Okay, I'm gonna do this.
A
Voltron
Voltron is a
Megazord.
type of if not us then.
Okay, a Voltron is a type of Power Ranger.
Yeah,
Got
not all not all not all
Okay.
Power Rangers are Voltrons, but all Voltrons are Power Rangers.
Yeah.
I'm doing the best at this.
Unprepared is now going to be we're gonna reroute this into just educating Brandon about Power Rangers, and then we'll be back at a later date to play Power
Sorry.
Rangers. So according to our game text, to play this game, all we need is a deck of cards, goofy ideas, and friends.
Hmm.
Hey,
Got
What
those.
we got?
we got those
Ooh,
things.
I've only got 2 out of the 3 on this call, unfortunately.
You don't have a deck
Ooh,
of cards?
Sorry
I
about
don't
your
have a
friends.
deck of cards.
I don't have a deck of cards. I do have 2 Buffalo
Actually,
Wild Wings
I
gift
have a
cards,
deck
though,
of cards and I have friends. All of my
so I'm gonna be
ideas.
drawing those.
All of
the
your
thing-
ideas are serious.
My ideas are all extremely serious.
There is also a deck of
Oh,
cards
awesome.
in our little Roll20.
Thank you.
They're pink, which is great. So basically, how this game plays is we will create our team of teen heroes in matching outfits with robots. And then we will basically create a season of their television show by drawing cards. Each card is an episode, and they give us on these cards some narrative beats, and we'll basically talk through what is happening during this episode of the show. And then once that episode is done, we will draw another card and create another episode of the show. And we've got a good energy in the room, so we're gonna have some antics. So, without further ado, we're gonna make some characters.
It makes characters.
We're gonna make some characters, although some of us have prepared and thought about their characters ahead of time, not naming names, Jeff.
I would actually love to propose my character, because I would also like to float into the room that you can shoot down my character. If you want to truly embrace the unprepared spirit, or if, and I feel like once I suggest this character, other character concepts, you may want to push against this, or you may want to run with it, but I'm just going to throw this out there.
If it's Paddington Bear, we've already talked about this.
It is
The
not
only person
Paddington
who's
Bear.
allowed to be Paddington Bear is me.
It is not Paddington Bear.
That's upper representation.
Because the thing about If Not Us Then Who is it is a game explicitly about taking stories and moving around the world of copyright. So I've been thinking about this, and there is a character that is close to my heart that I desperately want to be playing. And the Power Ranger that I would like to be playing is Dracula. I would like to play Dracula.
But teen Dracula? I mean,
Sure.
Dracula is timeless, I guess.
Sure.
I mean, he could be more teen.
Sure.
Yeah.
Teen Dracula.
Yeah.
Kid Dracula.
Kid Dracula. Sure, Kid Dracula. But with all of the
I'm still
Dracula
young at
things.
heart.
He's
Um,
thinking, he's got attitude, but he's also Dracula.
All right, well, I'll posit this then. Will you be affecting a Dracula-esque accent to play Kid Dracula?
Yes.
I'm in. I'm sold.
And I think all of us should do Dracula accents.
Even though we're not.
Throughout.
I
no.
love-
Just-
Are we like
Okay, wait.
Transylvania
I-
teens?
I have another question.
Oh my
Are
God.
you just are you a kid who transforms into Dracula, or are you Kid Dracula who just transforms into a normal
Oh.
Power Ranger?
Kid Dracula. I'm Dracula in my day-to-day life.
All
Your
right,
night-to-night life.
Yeah,
I have an
Just
additional
happens to be
question.
Dracula.
sure.
Does your Power Rangers helmet have fangs?
Oh,
Like
yeah.
how the saber-toothed tiger helmet?
Oh,
Oh.
absolutely.
Has fangs, you
100%.
have, like-
It's got
But
little tiny
also-
vampire fangs, and also it doesn't have a cape, but it does have a big poofy
Big collar.
Dracula collar.
Mhm. Okay.
So it has fangs like on the side, not like
No,
on
the fangs
mouth
are on the
that
helmet.
all
The
Power
fangs are
Rangers
on the
helmets
helmet.
have.
The fangs are
Okay.
on the helmet, but it has a Dracula collar behind the helmet.
Jason in chat has made a good point that the longest Halloween has now spread to Unprepared. I didn't know that this was contagious.
Oh, you got to be careful about that Halloween energy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Halloween energy is
Ooh.
out there.
All right. So, if
Team
you would
Drag.
like, you can in our little roll 20, you can put some text box. You can claim a little text box and input your character information. Is it too assumptive of me to think that you're going to be a Black Power Ranger?
That feels right. That feels right. Or black. I think we'll go with
Yeah.
black.
With an evil trait.
Hey,
Is Dracula?
Dracula doesn't necessarily have.
Maybe
to be
Dracula's
evil.
noble.
Yeah, Dracula's
Mm.
not necessarily evil.
You people that know
No.
how to play the game.
Yeah, I know. I'm like trade.
Oh, see, I don't know how to
Trades.
play the game.
I know.
I know
Oh,
things
okay.
about power. James knows how to play the game.
I was gonna
I-
say. So, do we want to? So because I know how to play the game, do we want to roll or generate our team theme first before we do characters? Or do
Ooh,
we wanna
Here's
do
my
that's
characters
question.
probably a
first?
good.
Okay, I have a quick question. So Jeff is Dracula. Jeff is Kid Dracula. We've established this. We've agreed to this.
We all love this.
We're contractually obligated to
Yeah.
to Kid Dracula.
Yeah.
Do we?
We are beholden
we-
to Kid
Should
Dracula.
we push theme to all kind of fit like monsters, or should we go not on theme and it's just we're like
And it's just a
dinosaurs
bunch of
Regular
and
dinosaurs.
dinosaurs and then
Dracula.
Dracula.
Kid Dracula also pilots a dinosaur-themed mech.
Yeah.
It's kind
kinda
of
like
the way
that.
that I want to go with it.
Okay, I just want to make
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah, I wasn't sure if I was like, okay, I'm El
Has-
Chupacabra right now, or like,
A legitimate
Yeah, like I'm a werewolf who also pilots a
a
brontosaurus.
question to the room. I don't know if anybody has watched my particular childhood Power Rangers.
yeah,
Or
Which
not.
is
No.
which is
Has
what?
anyone watched a show called The Big Bad Beetleborgs?
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Oh,
yes,
yeah.
Big Bad
Yes,
Beetle
that's the
Ward.
vibe.
Where there
Oh.
were the Power Rangers, the Beetleborgs. But then separate
Jay
from
Leno.
that, there was a ghost Jay Leno and a haunted house where that was their operations.
What?
I would not
Yep.
believe that this was real if James hadn't said Jay Leno partway through. Jeff starting to say Ghost Jay Leno.
It's
Like I would
Ghost
have
Jay
just
Leno.
assumed that that was not real.
Yeah.
Nope. That's a wacky show.
I'm pulling it
Yeah.
up. I'm pulling up a photo to put. Oh wait, hold on. I have my phone. I'm gonna
Yeah.
verify my account.
Oh wait, I've got my
on
poster.
Twitch.
Big Bad Beetleborgs is like one of those things that like if other people hadn't said something about it, I would have thought that I had like fever dreamt it like while I had chicken pox as a kid or something. Like it's one of those things I'm like, this can't be real, except that other people also know about it.
Right.
Like Samurai Pizza Cats.
That I
Exactly
still
like that,
believe
yeah.
is real.
Oh
Mhm.
right, and also the ghost Jay Leno's name is Flabber.
Huh.
Huh.
Is this actual Jay Leno or somebody?
No.
Jay Leno?
No, it's somebody just doing a Jay Leno. Like
Oh
Wow.
Oh wow.
Cursed. And I love cursed content, but that's too cursed.
Oh, that's
It's,
so much.
it's very cursed.
It's so cursed.
Oh, this is where I am right now,
Yeah,
huh?
this is the bad place.
I've just figured it out.
This is the bad place. All right. Yeah, we should roll. We
Okay.
should roll for our team theme first, except
Yeah.
the fact that Dinosaur Detectives is the first two things I'm seeing. I'm like, oh my god, Dinosaur Detectives. However, we can randomize this. We can let the universe decide.
Yeah, we can
I-
roll, and then if it's not as cool as Dinosaur Detective,
Dinosaur Detectives, then we can default back to
Yeah, yeah,
Dinosaur Detectives.
So I will say, I think the game wants you to roll 2 dice
2d6.
to get one of these themes, but I do think that rolling it twice to get 2 themes is also hilarious because you get things like
Oh,
Dinosaur Detective.
No,
Oh,
I
I see. It's
definitely
not
no.
columns. Okay.
Oh no, I definitely think that we should combine two of these
Yeah,
Perfect.
because we're just going full unhinged.
yeah, yeah.
Like
I
the
wouldn't
brakes
even
are
know.
off. The brakes are done. So I guess in the roll 20, I will roll 2d6.
We're
I can
heroes,
roll
but we're
2 physical
movie
dice.
thieves.
Oh, you want to roll physical dice?
I
Unless
will
they're your
also.
masks dice, and then they're gonna be ones, which would be Dinosaur Detectives anyway.
Yeah.
So
If
Are
we
tho-
get 2
are
of
those the
them.
corn ones or are they pumpkins?
No, these are pumpkins.
Oh,
Oh,
Very spooky.
ooh,
tis the
seasonally
season.
appropriate.
I
Alright,
got
what
a
do we
2,
Okay.
and then I punched my mic.
Okay. What James got?
James, what do you?
Well, I rolled 2d6.
Oh,
so I
what'd you
got-
roll?
take James's.
I got
Take
a-
James's.
I got a 5 and a 4. So that's
Let's see.
either mythological or history, depending on how you want to read those.
Hmm.
You said 5-4, so I think we should go history. I think we should go with how you read it. You know what I mean? Does that make
Okay.
sense? Is
Five,
what I'm saying
four.
making sense of the way that you read the dice?
Yeah.
If you read them as 5-4, we got to go to the 5-4 result.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
History works for Dracula.
History.
I mean, but if you do 5-4 from the first two columns, you have music animals. So we could have a Jabberjaw situation going on here.
I know
in
Jabberjaw.
addition to a Power Ranger
I don't know
situation.
what Jabberjaw is.
So Jabberjaw, we'll do a real quick sidebar. Jabberjaw.
You know the Street Sharks?
I don't know what
You know
Jabberjaw is
Street
either.
Sharks? It's like Street Sharks if they were in a
I don't know
band,
what
but
the
only
Street
one of them
Sharks
was a
are, but
shark.
you don't know about Power Rangers.
So Jabberjaw was a show from the 70s from Hanna-Barbera in which a bunch of kids and inexplicably a large shark were in a band, and they also solved mysteries.
Scooby-Doo.
It was
Scooby-Doo was a
Scooby-Doo
huge
with a
success.
shark.
Scooby-Doo
yes.
is a huge success. So they went, what other talking animals can we
What
add in?
do?
And they made one a shark, but also Shaggy
Also-
is there. Also, one of the kids is just Shaggy.
Yes.
What?
And also they're in a band. So basically they took Scooby-Doo and they took Josie and the Pussycats and just went, meh.
Jeez.
They just threw them in a salad spinner, and then they pulled out 5 of them and put a shark
What?
with them.
And
Wait.
printed gold. It was genius.
Amazing.
Knock, knock, knock.
Big
No
fan.
respect.
Big
Look
fan
at
of
this.
Jabberjaw.
Look at this.
That is just Shaggy.
It's
Big
just
fan,
Shaggy.
big fan of Jabberjaw. It's no Josie and the Pussycats, or it's even better spin-off Josie and the Pussycats in outer space,
Mm.
but
Mhm.
golden era Hanna-Barbera cartoons. It's like
Oh my god.
so good.
Okay.
So I'm just saying, if we
What do
were
we
in a
do?
band, we could also be in a band. I don't know. We're off the rails.
We're
I
off
think
the
we
We're
need,
off the
we need
rails.
someone else to roll 2d6 to get another thing
Yeah.
to pair up
Alright.
with history.
Okay. I mean, I have dice, but let me see. Let me see.
I don't.
I can roll a die right now.
We can
I
all
got
roll dice.
2 and 2.
Ancient
2-2.
emergency. Emergencies.
Emer-
Ooh, Zodiac is pretty
Oh,
cool.
2 is ancient.
Oh, I know Caballeros del Zodiaco.
See,
I don't know.
Zodiac is a 2, and I kind of like Zodiac as a theme. Like, not ironically ship posting. Like, Zodiac is pretty cool because it would give me a chance to live out my dream of piloting a giant mech shaped like a crab.
That's pretty
Crab
good.
mech. Crab mech.
Yeah. And then my
For Crab City.
And we go right
Just
back
a-
to
a
crab.
mech that's just a
Everything
giant
goes right
stick.
back to crab. There's so many options. There's so many options for cool
So
Zodiac themed
I
mech.
immediately have a pitch if I can throw it to everybody.
Yes.
Yeah.
Please.
Tying in the two themes that we've got Zodiac and history. If I can throw these together into a pitch, what if the Zords themselves are ancient and they are these they are these ancient things that have like been through history, and so they have this very they are very kind of like history looking Zord. Like they don't have like the sort of techie 90s robot designs that your sort of classic Zords have. They're very kind of Art Deco and gleaming silver, and they have that kind of like white and gold color scheme that is very kind of ancient, and they are these things that are brought out of the ether when they are needed.
That sounds good
into
to
it.
me.
I really
Yeah, I like
like
it.
that.
I'm into
I
it.
like that a lot. I love an ancient Zord.
Love an ancient Zord. Dibs on Cancer because I want to pilot a giant crab mech.
So then, what? My question to the room:
Mhm.
what? And it should be with the caveat that I've been a teenager for 700 years.
Right, of course.
What animal is the best for Dracula to pilot?
What's
Scorpio?
Zodiac? Yeah, I was gonna say Scorpio.
'Cause he's got, like-
Cause he's got.
I mean,
He's,
bats don't have claws, I guess, but you can
Huh.
quote me on that one.
We've now reached the odd hand gesture
Hmm.
segment of the show.
Scorpion feels good. Scorpion does
Yeah.
feel
Yeah.
good.
Scorpion feels
Yeah.
good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's also the most
Jason Mays.
nocturnal of beings.
Mhm.
That's true. Yeah. Cool. All right.
Cool.
So we've got ancient Zodiac.
Trying
So
to
now
very
we can loop back
educational.
around to who our characters are. Jeff's already got his sorted.
I would, if it's possible, love to just fully roll my character on this rolling sheet. Like,
Go
just roll
for
it
it.
on the thing.
Do it.
I want to let fate take the wheel.
James isn't a coward like I am. I'm going to meticulously choose my character.
I might
I-
massage it a little bit.
I definitely am just gonna roll.
Normally I'm a proponent of rolling everything and figuring out the story from there, but the idea, the phrase "I would like to play Dracula" popped into my head, and I was too
I mean,
wrapped up in
how
it.
can you not? I need to consult my list of names.
Oh, I should.
Also to play up to be true to small Meghan, who was the pink Power Ranger for 5 straight years as a child for Halloween. I will be playing a pink Power
Alright.
Ranger
Excellent.
because Meghan ages 5 through 11 needs that.
I am currently just so that to make it clear what I'm doing and why I'm like just staring at my screen and saying nothing. I am looking at the lines of Nazca and trying to see if there's any overlap between them and the Zodiac signs.
Ooh.
Mm.
Ooh.
Yeah.
There is a cat,
Sure, there must be.
Now what
which
I
is
do
like a
wanna,
lion.
what I do want to roll on is I'm gonna roll this d6 to get my weapon.
Mm.
So here's I have another question. So are we all so we have Zords that are aligned with the Zodiac.
Yeah.
And I guess I'm trying to figure out how off from the rest of the team Dracula is. Are the rest
No,
of us also figures from history or people who are empowered by figures from history?
I kind of like the idea of like we don't even make a note that it's weird that Dracula is
Okay.
here. Like
It's
we're
like the
just
shark
all
in
normal. Yeah, it's like the
Jabberjaw.
shark and Jabberjaw. Like you
Wait.
don't.
One of us is just Dracula.
Yeah,
One of us is
Hanna
just
Barbera
Dracula.
was like, what if Dracula instead of Scooby?
Yeah, like I think it's just like nope, we're all these teen heroes, and so is
So-
Dracula.
Okay, so then I have a question.
Yeah.
Again, this is maybe a conflict. Sorry, I have a lot of questions. So I rolled Phantom color.
Wonderful.
What is?
Is that
Is
too
that a
much of an overlap with Dracula? And also, what color is Phantom?
What like are you a
when
ghost?
I imagine Phantom, I actually have a color pops into my mind immediately. It's like a shimmery, like iridescent gray. You
Okay,
know?
yeah.
I was gonna like when I think of Phantom, I think of like the color of like your generic glow in the dark.
Oh, that's so much
Oh,
better.
yeah, I like
Your
that a
glow
lot
in the
better.
dark color. No, hold
Like,
on.
just-
Those,
Like it's just white.
heat
It's if
sensitive
you're under the
shirts.
sun for too long. It's just like this very
Burnt
just-
green.
Just
Yeah, like a
green.
weird, like
this
a
weird,
weird
subdued
white, where
green.
like
Yeah.
people are like, hold up, is that glow in the dark?
It's like
Yes.
the color that everybody will look at and go, "That glows in the dark."
That glows in the goddamn dark.
Like you
No.
know without a doubt that glows in the dark.
Your character
I'm
was
like, wait,
definitely added
come over
for
here
the toy.
and cup your hand around
Yes.
that.
Yeah.
You'll see that
It's like, wait, let me hold a flashlight on this one section for a second,
Okay, yes.
and
Perfect.
yes, glows in the dark.
So can I
Definitely
show you the color that I picture for Phantom?
Yes.
It's this
Candy.
bow tie that I own.
Yeah, that's
Oh,
how I
yeah.
imagine.
Yeah,
it.
And it's like
yeah.
shimmering and like vaguely glow
But-
in the dark.
Yeah, but then it also glows in the
Yeah.
Yes. That is the color of my ranger.
brilliant. Love that
Okay.
for
color
you.
doesn't glow. I mean,
Alright.
just the neon kind of greenish yellow.
Yeah.
All right, maybe I will roll for my traits. Actually, I just
How
wanted
is
to make
there
sure I got
no
pink.
Zodiac, monkey, dog, or bird?
There are in the Chinese zodiac.
They're in the Chinese zodiac.
Oh, that's true.
I mean, we
Let's roll-
didn't necessarily say what zodiac, so I
There-
mean,
Which
like,
zodiac we are.
There's a part of me that wants to just go like, just say like, yeah, we're Zodiac. That's like a thing. That's like on all of the branding. And then if we match Zodiac,
Oh yeah.
yeah, he's in a giant bird.
Yeah, I'm in a shark. You know, the shark zodiac.
shark zodiac.
Yeah, yeah.
Or like like the mastodon dinosaur.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh my God.
Saber
Or
tooth
the
tiger dinosaur.
or the pterodactyl dinosaur.
Yeah.
So
Only-
actually, so now I'm being made just painfully aware that half of the dinosaur Zords are not dinosaurs.
Yeah. No.
Yeah,
Oh.
it's not great. Hey Jeff, what trait are you? Are you evil?
I am not evil. I rolled my 3 traits randomly, and the 3 that I got were very funny.
Uh-huh.
The
I
3 that I
roll
rolled,
again for all 3 of them.
the 3 that I got
Oh.
Here we are.
are so my 3 traits in order. The first one I rolled was loner, which tracks Dracula.
Uh-huh.
But then my second one I rolled was leader.
Hell yeah.
I'm
Yes.
on my own, but I got a lot of thoughts about how this
How this shit works.
I have a lot of thoughts.
Just on the sidelines. You're doing this wrong. And then I rolled brains.
Oh no,
Um,
okay. Alright, I might need to reroll one of mine because
Alright.
we overlapped twice, which I think is really
I did.
good.
I'm gonna re-roll brains because I want to see if a
So
funnier
I
one
will
pops
say,
up.
the last time I played this game, we overlapped. Like some overlap is fun. When I played last time, everybody rolled cute in addition to one other trait.
Can we
Oh,
just
that's so
decide that
good.
can we just decide we're all cute?
Well, okay, so the 3 that I rolled, by the way, my color is solar, which I'm just like in
I
sequin
feel like
all
that's
the
like
time.
like the color of the sunset. Like it's just a constantly shifting
Ooh.
sunset type deal. It's actually just a green screen suit, and then in the show they just like project
They just project this. Yeah.
set onto it.
But then my traits are evil, leader, and brains. So I like being an
I'm-
evil
I'm
leader.
gonna-
and I
who's
rolled-
I'm the sun, I'm the
I rolled-
sunshine.
Evil,
gonna-
beauty, and heart.
I rolled evil
Ooh.
and beauty.
Oh my god.
I rolled
up, James?
beauty twice and then tough.
Double beautiful.
I
Um,
actually, yeah, I rolled evil,
So-
beauty. So I'm
I
just gonna
will
go with
say
2.
this. I will say this.
We
This
could
does
always
feel like
do 2
Dracula
traits.
hand assembled a team.
I want to make a team of beautiful evil teenagers.
They would be beautiful.
They would
be
Eve,
evil.
but powerful leaders.
I will leave them alone. They will leave me alone until I need to step.
Oh my god.
This group of beautiful evil teens.
What is a heavy weapon?
So should I re-roll for that one that I doubled up?
Sure.
It's up
Or
to you.
my beauty?
I'm like,
I'll keep brains and I'll keep leader. So,
Yeah,
a lot
like-
of evil.
I'm like, I think I,
I
might
might
just
keep
pick
beauty,
something. beauty,
Beauty
So,
tough
like, I
really
think I might
appeals
just
to me.
keep 2. I think I might just do 2.
So
Yeah, I
one
went with
thing
you.
I'm gonna do is
I'm just gonna
actually,
do evil and beauty.
So something that I've decided
Actually,
I'm gonna do.
I'm gonna do heart and beauty because I also rolled heart. So I will be the non-evil one.
On page 9, there's also a list of like traditional Power Ranger hero traits as they are tied to the different colors of Rangers. The story that I have for this from having played the game with Riley is that this is the result of months and months of painstaking research where they researched every single Ranger and mapped out their dominant and minor traits to the color that they were wearing and created a
Oh my
database of
God.
a spreadsheet of
incre-
every
I
single
want to see
Power
that red
Ranger. And
board.
Incredible.
I've seen they showed it to me and it was it brought a tear to my eye. So
Team
I'm actually
Dracula
gonna
nailed
pull,
it.
I am actually gonna pull the minor trait out of the Black Ranger that is listed here and make my minor trait noble, because loner, leader, and
Ooh.
noble is Dracula. That's
Yeah,
Dracula.
that is
yeah,
true.
that's Dracula.
So I say
Let's see.
you're not evil, but you've gathered a team of evil.
And we
Yes.
are all beautiful.
Yes.
So that
Oh,
cannot
So
be.
much beauty.
I
There's
guess
so
well,
much beauty.
I'm brains. I'm the brains to your beauty.
Okay.
Or should I
Phenomenal.
also be
See,
beautiful?
alright, what's
I
my
might just
weapon?
be beautiful. I'm
Just
gonna
be
Now-
beautiful. You know what?
Uh,
Just be beautiful.
Now this is where I.
All
There.
right, and then I have a shooting weapon. Ooh, I'm gonna have a bow and arrow because it's me and I'm trash. Hello.
Hell yeah.
So I
And also,
rolled
so did the
I rolled an
Meghan.
agility weapon, and I've decided the funniest possible weapon for Dracula to have is a chain whip. And that is
Perfect.
something that I'm happy.
Incredible.
Yep. That's how it goes.
I got
I
it.
mean,
a
I should
heavy
be
weapon.
Sagittarius if I have a bow and arrow, but I refuse to not have a crab mech. So this is
That's
where we're at.
I-
Yeah.
We've reached an impasse.
Oh
have a
yeah, so
bullet-
I'm gonna dibs Libra.
Okay.
Ooh.
Yeah. I really wanted one of us to be. I was like, if nobody was gonna call dibs for Libra, I would have been it, just so that we have just a Zord that's just a giant.
Just a set of
Giant
scales.
scale.
Yeah,
Just a set of scales.
that's what I want more than anything. Not an animate one. It just floats along.
Just float. Good, James. That's yours.
Yeah, we're on the same page.
Yep. Perfect. Perfect. Love
Uh,
this.
Huh.
I'm-
Solar, maybe Leo. I could maybe be the Leo.
Ooh, a big old lion.
a big old
into
lion.
it.
Yeah, that could be good.
Into
I was
it.
thinking I might go. I'd initially been gonna do a different thing, but I might go Taurus just to keep within
Hell
the
yeah.
Zodiac and just be like a big old like
Nice.
big huge beautiful bruiser dude.
Ooh,
Love that.
my blunt weapon. Okay, so I think I'm just a. I have a blunt weapon. I'm a Leo, solar leader. I think I'm just describing like a solar titan from Destiny with a big hammer.
Yes,
That
That's
feels
all
right.
I'm kind of thinking.
that is a reference I understand. I don't
Yeah.
play a Titan, but I still have been killed by enough hammers of soul to know exactly what you're talking about.
I love titans.
Seems like a big weapon. What's a
Scale stuff.
like? I wrote
You j-
scale staff, but I don't know if I love that. If my
Are
Zord
you
is
just-
also a
Nunchucks.
scale-
Are you
Wait,
just
hold on.
Malik from Yu-Gi-Oh now? Or
Oh
wait, no,
my
he
God.
doesn't. No, he doesn't have the scale. He has. Oh no.
No, he has
Does
the
he have the
rod.
scale?
He
He has
I
the
was
rod.
thinking
I
instead
thought
of
I-
scales, just on the end
Somebody-
of a staff.
Somebody
the hell
has
has
the scales are a Millennium item.
Yeah, they are. I don't know who has them.
Never seen
Alright, one
Yu-Gi-Oh.
minute.
That for some reason I accept. I'm like, you know what, Brandon, you
don't.
don't need to.
I don't accept that. As the Millennium.
James, what
Scale-
about
oh my
nunchucks?
computer is listening to me.
You know what I mean?
Hmm.
Like, cause they're kind of
They're two things, yeah.
they're too and they
Oh.
got chains to them. You can make weird
I
stuff.
don't know if that's heavy though. It's supposed to be a heavy weapon.
What if it's
Oh.
like it's kind of like nunchucks, but the I don't know how to describe them.
Is
but
it
like
the staff that
Is
breaks?
it like the
apart?
staff, but it has like the two sections of chain? But like,
oh no, I was thinking of like the chain with the like it's almost like a flail, but it's two flails that
Oh.
are just connected by a chain. It's what the
Oh.
lady from Kill Bill uses.
Kill Bill
when she
uses,
spins
yeah.
it
Meteor
around,
hammer.
and she's got
Yes.
the thing on it on
A
both
meteor
sides.
hammer.
Oh.
That is extremely my
Yes.
brand, and the
Well,
last
Yeah.
like
go
8
go.
characters that I've played all have just a meteor hammer. So
That's
yeah, that's what it
extremely
is.
James.
Yeah, why not? Let's go.
That's very good.
Played an Avatar Legends game where my character had a meteor hammer, and it was
Ooh.
the weight was like I was an earthbender, and so it was a piece of metal, but it caught fire, and so I used the Fire Nation's fire against them.
Hell yeah.
Wow.
Never
That's
watched
really good.
Avatar either.
What, Brandon?
I'm gonna change mine. As much as I like the Castlevania reference, if you're using a meteor hammer, I'm gonna go much more Dracula, and my weapon is a sword cane.
Incredible.
Perfect.
This team with a sword game.
I've got just like a big axe with like horns on it. It's just like
Yeah.
massive,
Incredible.
dude. Yeah.
This does
Yeah.
rip. This
Brandon,
all
are we
rips.
buds? Are we like big two-handed weapon buds?
Yeah, we're big two-handed weapon buds.
Yeah. Oh, I need a name. That's also important.
Yeah, I just
We're
realized
like
the
at the
same
beginning
thing.
of like episodes, like
can't-
doing like a bunch of like
We're
pull-ups.
yeah.
And then like,
Are we like
"Oh,
gym
nice
bros?
job, man.
Oh shit, let's do it. Also, in the Zord, we would be like the arms or the legs. Like we'd be like the two.
Oh, like we never skip leg day.
we never skip legs.
Incredible.
One of us is legs, the other is arms. Like one of us is all upper body, the other is all lower.
Ooh, ooh.
And we're the legs and the arms respectively.
Oh my god.
Incredible.
I need to go to my list of names and try to find a cool name.
I did just Google Libra names.
Is that a thing?
I gotta have
That
Apparently, I found a
exists?
list.
What
Oh.
you need to do is either be Teen Dracula or know that you're just going to use behind the name for a specific name group and go like, that's the one.
Well, I
One.
keep a list of names on retainer for moments like these. Of course,
Fair.
these are all very, very extra names. I'm like, I
What-
need just like a teen name.
What you should just do is pick another beloved monster and put teen in front of it. So you're like, I am teen.
I'm teen creature from the Black Lagoon.
I'm teen
Good
mole
boy.
man.
I'm teen mummy.
Teen Mommy.
So your name is just Teen Dracula.
Oh yeah.
First name teen, last name Dracula.
Please, call me Teen Dracula.
Oh my god.
Dracula was my sire.
Alucard is my brother. I am Teen Dracula.
Oh my god. So what I need is
My father got very lazy.
My father was Dracula. His son was Alucard. I am Teen Dracula.
I am Teen Dracula.
because once you take the name and flip it backwards, what else can you do?
There was no other option.
It's the same name. We can't just flip it. It's the same name.
Just
It's
because
the
then you're Dracula.
What if we flip it this way? Doesn't work.
You
It's
need
not how
letters
letters work.
words of Brian David Gilbert. I'm not gonna name my son Nairb. You can't just name your son your name backwards. Everybody, please watch the Castlevania episode of
It's
Unraveled.
very good. It's very,
Oh,
very
God.
good.
Oh, I forgot about goblins. Everyone always forgets about goblins.
Oh my
I
God.
googled names that mean moon because Cancer is a moon sign. This is where I'm at. Hello.
Luna.
Yeah. One
Yeah,
of my
right,
secret
like-
my secret is I just look up like a Sanskrit or Telugu translation of the thing I am. That's all it is.
My secret is look up Latino names.
Yep.
Choose one.
I need a name that sounds evil.
Oh, God, I'm evil, aren't I?
I'm evil, aren't I?
You're evil.
I think I want to be like deceptively evil. Like I'm like big
Yeah, like-
sunshine. I'm like big sunshine boy, right? But then also,
No, you
No.
gotta be Tommy.
gonna-
You gotta show up at the gym and
oh
like
yeah,
woo all the ladies and like be like, oh, I'm so cool. And then it's like secret evil ranger.
secret evil ranger.
I knew Tommy.
My
It's
heel
Tommy
to-
Pickles.
Yeah,
Seen that show.
Remember that
Yeah.
storyline where Tommy
I know.
Pickles turned out to be evil?
evil.
Don't act like I don't know things. I know things.
Alexa, how do you kick somebody out of a call you don't own?
I'm already thinking about what my evil ranger. I'm like I'll be Eclipse Ranger when I go evil.
Mm.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna stay
like
the same.
that. I can be the same.
I'm a good boy.
Like, my other go-to is I just look up names from Greek mythology because I never grew out of my mythology phase. And there's
Dracula.
so many good names of moons, and I'm just trying to think of one that would just be like
Oh, I should film it.
kind of normal.
So I've settled on Cato Constantine.
Nice.
Ooh,
Ooh.
I'm into it.
I'm
Um,
Ricardo Ricky Munoz.
We also at some point need to select who our mentor is, and we can roll for their
Oh.
traits too.
Jay
All
Leno?
right. So
Oh, no, we
start
should roll.
so start figuring that out while I look at names more.
It's actually Dr. Frankenstein.
So the mentor section says there's no role for what they are. It just says they're usually a body part in a tube, a weird alien, a robot, or even just a colonel with
Robot.
a mustache.
Incredible.
Robot. This is
I'm
my
on board
show.
with the
It's a
robot.
robot.
Um,
I don't
so
pull the
sh-
this is my show card a lot, but I will pull it if it means I get to be a crab zord and if there are robots involved.
It's
Okay,
a
but then-
robot.
But like that means what I want to add to that's very, very cool that hits my very specific passion points. Ancient robot.
yeah.
I think it's just a calendar.
It's just a calendar.
It's a big speak and spell.
the thing is it's
What?
ancient technology. It's just a calculator, but it's one of those huge
It's
machine
a TI-81.
Every day we walk up to the calendar and we pull the next. It's a day. It's a day calendar. You pull the sheet and it gives you very detailed instructions, and you're like, well, then why don't we just look ahead? No, we never look
No,
ahead.
you never look ahead.
And a Far Side comic too.
There's also
Oh my
Mars.
god!
All right,
Yeah, on the
I-
back of them all. is a
This
I
bunch
have
of-
we
come
can't
up with
do
a
that. We
name.
can't do that, right? We can't do that.
Those
I need-
cows.
all right,
Those
here we
cows
go.
are getting up to something.
Oh god, I zoomed
Look at
in
them
too
with their
much.
tools. Oh wait, I'm gonna change my weapon to cow tools.
God.
So should I roll on this thing for traits for the mentor?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh shit! I count those broke me.
Oh my god.
Just thinking of how we got there, the journey.
Started at the bottom. Now we're
Now we're at count tools.
We
Yeah.
made it back.
Cow
We
tools.
came back to the bottom.
Okay.
We've not-
Let's be honest.
we looped right back around.
So I
What do
rolled
we?
I rolled 2 for 2 traits, and I got brains and evil.
Yes.
That
I
checks
need
out.
to add.
It
I might need
checks
to
out.
add evil back into my traits. Like I think I'm gonna keep. Like we'll see how
Are
this
we
goes.
the bad guys?
Are we
I
the
have,
baddies?
I have gathered an exquisite group of villains here.
Yeah,
Wait,
If
but
not
Or
I'm,
what we're
us,
I'm
fighting
not
then
is
who?
even more
would
evil.
bring the end of the
That's
world.
even funnier that Brandon's
Can I-
it's
not
gonna, be,
evil.
now-
it's gonna be revealed partway through that I'm not evil, and I just didn't realize.
Now, do you know what the absolute
also-
funniest part is?
Yeah. Like
Dracula's also
not
like I'm gonna add evil. I hadn't put evil on, but I'm adding evil back in as a minor
They-
trait.
They
Because
called
it's
in
too good to
Dracula,
not.
and they're like, "You're Dracula. You're gonna cause harm and misery."
Certainly.
No, actually, I'm good. I'm actually fine.
So
Dracula
I'm just
must
here
be
to
evil.
There's
chill.
definitely something evil.
I just want to go to the mall.
I just
That's
want
me
a
and my
friend,
buddies.
y'all. I don't know.
Being a vampire is very lonely.
But you're alone.
Like every 50 years or so, I gotta gather a new set of teens. It's weird. The weird thing about being a teen Dracula is as soon as they hit their mid-20s, it gets really
It's
weird that we're hanging out.
Yeah, they start asking. They start throwing me a side eye like I'm the one that's too young, and it's like, whoa, guys.
Hold on, I'm 700 years.
Y'all need to chill. Can you buy me beer? I'm 700
God.
years old.
I'm
I
700.
need beer.
I just-
All right.
Guys,
Cool.
it's Team Dracula. What are we telling you doing?
What do we do? Oh, we're at a bar. We can't get him in. He needs to be invited in first and foremost, which is really weird.
You have to
For
like,
a
call
bar.
the bartender over.
The
and be like,
the
"Invite
bouncer
him
has
in."
to invite them in.
Yeah.
Didn't think that he was really Dracula, but it's been like 5 years and he's still a teen.
We thought it was a phase.
I assumed
thought he
that
was
not seeing
goth.
him in the daytime thing was because he was like lonely or weird, but like
Ricky
He
does
just-
not know that Teen Dracula is a Dracula.
It's got big what we do in the shadows energy, and I'm here for it.
Huge what we do in the shadows.
Because what we do in the shadows fills the very appropriate void in answering the question, what if vampires were just idiots?
Yep.
it's true. It's true.
That is a great show. I have seen that.
Yeah, I
I
love
love
it. I love it with all my
I
heart.
love that show
It's so
much.
good. It's so good.
Newest season, fantastic.
Mhm.
Incredible.
Yeah.
Guillermo is just like everything.
Bay.
So good.
Mhm.
Everybody go watch What We Do in the Shadows. End
God.
promo.
Okay.
All
I love
right.
that all of us did not write in description because description is hard.
Description
Oh,
is
yeah.
hard.
Yeah.
Actually, let me correct that.
Description is what's in the
Are you
heart.
just gonna write Dracula?
Dracula.
I swear to God. Who is it?
No, I'm not just gonna write Dracula.
Dracula who appears to be between the
Gonna
ages
write
of 13
Teen
and 19.
Dracula.
Damn it, Brandon.
I know you. You can't hide from me.
Teen Dracula. Yeah.
Okay.
So
You have a
alright.
younger sibling named Tween Dracula.
There we
So
go.
there
I
is
finished.
another thing we need to roll.
I've added
There's
my
nothing you
okay.
need to roll, James.
What else do we need to roll?
The villains.
Oh,
Ooh.
that's right. We need to
You
do
mean the
villains.
heroes, but that's
Yeah, the heroes.
No.
So
No,
So
that's the mid-season twist.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
You can't tell them that yet. So we have to roll. There's like a villain theme, so that
Okay,
all
here
the
we go.
generic bad guys all have like a theme.
Mhm.
Okay.
And this table is maybe my favorite table
This is
in
a
the
good
whole
table.
in the whole game.
Let's.
Yep,
Excuse.
right next
Are
to
we rolling?
food.
We're
Right
rolling
next to
2,
food.
right? Like we
Yeah.
did for our team.
Yeah.
Okay. Who's
Somebody else
rolling?
should roll.
Who's rolling?
I will roll. I will
rolled-
roll 1.
I'll roll
Okay.
one.
So much.
Okay,
I didn't roll.
good.
All right.
Yes, good.
I rolled a 6.
Oh,
Thank God. Please,
you roll
Jeff.
less.
I
You
rolled
did.
a 4. I rolled a 4.
So
All right, let's beat up some
Cool.
dorks.
the
So
four is
bad.
fantasy.
Fantasy, what are these LARPers?
And then
Oh,
we want
God,
to roll
man.
another one.
What do we
Alright,
do
I'll-
too?
Do we
I'll
want to?
roll.
I think
I
I
think
would
we
love
should
to. I
do
would love
two.
to add a second thing to that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
let's do it. Let's roll another one. Here, I'll roll one. Let me.
I'll
Oh,
roll.
I have a very appropriate d6 to roll. It
Ah.
it has a wee crab on it
Oh.
because my soul
Nice.
yearns. My soul yearns to be crab.
Oh my God.
As does all beings. I
That's
rolled
the
a
evolutionary
2.
path that we're all on. Is crab.
Thank God.
That's true.
Well, it's either
And
well, it's
muscelids.
or I say or musculid.
What
which
the
just
what is
means-
a musculid?
Like a weasel, ferret, mink type creature.
Wait,
The
what?
ideal predator. Yeah, the
Yeah.
ideal
Yeah.
predator. It's been built a
Which
bunch
is
of times,
why-
just like crabs.
Which is why if you meet somebody, if you like see a couple like walking down the street, you just walk up to them and be like, so which one of you is the mustelid and which one of you is the crustacean?
Oh, I know
Mhm.
the answer to that with my partner and I. Wow, that's fucked.
Oh yeah, actually, that was actually pretty easy.
that was
Yeah.
a pretty
Same.
Huh.
I
I love that. So the Wolverine is like a
Yeah.
perfect creature.
Yeah.
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 Just
alright.
the perfect.
Because it's a musculid with with claws.
Yeah,
With
just
claws,
It's
yeah.
adamantium claws that
perfect-
can
Yeah.
pop
Yeah.
out. Yeah,
It's a small Canadian man with an
Yeah.
amazing claw.
it's what we're all moving towards. A small Canadian.
I'm doing great. I'm the same height. I'm
You
a
just need to-
dude.
You
How
need to
much-
pepper bub into your vernacular
Oh,
more.
you're right.
How much French
like
Canadian
beer.
can you speak? How much French can you speak?
About
Is
as
the-
much as Wolverine.
Yes, the proper answer, none.
I can stick some little triangles around my speech.
Bub. Yeah, so let's roll and
Yeah,
I rolled a 2.
Okay.
So somebody else roll a d6. Let's see what we
4.
got.
Pollution.
Fantasy pollution.
Whoa.
I'm the
Ooh.
I am the
I
black.
love that combination.
I am Dickensian smog. Here I am.
That's a good villain name.
I dig it. I dig it.
So that's that actually is kind of exactly where my brain goes, and I think it rips. Is like, it's not Furbolg. What is the demon from Fantasia's name?
Chernabog.
Chernabog. Thank you. Chernabog like has that like so. I'm picturing that kind of like smoke that's around Chernabog as like a very presence of like. You know what I mean? Like they are a fantastical creature, but like the air around them like is like warping
Mhm.
and weird. Big like almost annihilation energy of like the
Yeah.
pollution is like like the air
Mhm.
around them like twists and warps things. It kind of
I can
gives
dig
the
it.
it gives the fight scenes like a very kind of fantastical energy because we're fighting these things, but like the environment around us is changing, so it's kind of completely sort of otherworldly.
Yeah, it's got like I imagine like like an oily sheen to things that
The
kinda
special effects
shouldn't,
budget
like
is off the charts anytime this
Hell yeah.
villain appears on screen. So very rarely do they actually appear on screen. They're just hints of
We
them.
get like
Yeah.
2 minutes of fight with like the giant monster because the giant monster does this.
Yep.
We get a lot more fight with like the wrapping pumpkin that's like our
Ex-
size that we just kind of run at.
Yeah.
Well, now there's a wrapping
It's
pumpkin.
well, they're just goblins in like trash bags. They're like, we're
Yeah.
fantasy pollution.
In this episode, the wrapping pumpkin will be played by Aaron Katana Saez.
Get 'em
Oh,
That is actually a real Power Rangers villain, and it's the best.
wow.
Yeah.
There's
Oh
a
my
wrapping
god.
there's a wrapping pumpkin, and Zordon says to Or Zordon says to Zordon? That's not right.
Zordon.
Zordon.
Zordon
Zordon.
says to the Power Rangers,
Oh, Brandon, you tell us.
everyone
I can't
watching.
believe that you guys all gave me shit for not watching this show. And there's a rapping pumpkin. Like Brandon, it's shameful to not have watched this. Anyway, the rapping pumpkin is great storytelling.
It is.
His
Classic.
name is Pumpkin Rapper. And Zordon says the words, he will try to distract you with his festive raps and rhymes. And then it cuts to the video of Pumpkin Rapper, and he goes, "Pumpkin rapping is about to happen."
And I'm the weird one for not having watched this. Yeah.
God, I'm watching this video and it's
This
just so.
explains so much about my personality now as a 30-something.
Yeah.
Because my brain melted when I was a child.
Yeah. We were blasted with radiation in the form of Pumpkin Rapper.
Oh,
I just
still
imagine
have-
you saying Pumpkin Hill, you know,
like I still
Yes.
a very visceral negative reaction when I think of the worst Power Rangers monster of all time, which was the monster that was just made of eyes.
oh yeah,
And to this day, when my brain conjures that image, I can't. I'm just like, oh
God, that is
no,
awful.
no, thank you.
no. It's the one.
His name is
the
just
one.
Eye Guy.
Yes,
Guy.
eye guy, and he's just made of eyes. I'm like,
The episode he's in is just called Eye Guy.
That's
like
real good.
perfect. It's poetry. It's poetry.
You never feel bad about your ideas.
No, someone out there.
That's the real lesson.
Someone got paid, and other people were forced to create and bring to life.
Yeah,
And
like
then,
A lot of
and
people
then
got paid
a
for
whole
this.
other group of people said, "Hey, that's good. Why don't we use that for our TV show?
Yeah.
Where we just steal stuff from that other TV show."
Why don't we localize this
Yeah,
to an entirely new audience?
and they did cut
Dream
stuff,
the
and they
impossible
chose
dream.
not to cut that.
Cut that.
Yep.
No, Pumpkin
Of
Rapper
all
stays.
things.
yeah,
yeah.
pumpkin. That's the non-starter. It's like you can cut whatever you want, but pumpkin wrapper stays.
I will
Pumpkin wrap is
walk.
gold.
I will walk off of this set.
The CEO of Saban is just like, no, I have
Yeah.
a deep personal connection with pumpkin wrapper.
Printing money.
A lot of
kids
this
are gonna
doesn't make
love it.
sense to me. A lot of this doesn't make
Goes
sense
above.
to me. Pumpkin Rapper, that makes sense.
The old,
Makes sense.
it's the only thing that's made sense in my life since Tina left me.
Oh my god.
Son, you weren't there. You weren't in the trenches.
I'm glad that we found the stakes for this character. It's good improv. We found this character's true story. We found the arc.
This
I,
character is more well put together than any of our prior
Than
characters.
any of our
And that's a very
characters.
sad thing.
I have
We'll
like
figure who we are out in play,
Yeah.
or we won't. Who cares? But we've got
So-
what matters.
The last thing that we could roll is traits for the villain if we want to.
all right.
Definitely.
Which one
Oh, we
bolt
got
best
it.
aligned to pollution and pumpkins?
2, 1.
Leader.
Leader,
I got a
Alright.
6'5", which is lone.
a leaner.
I think
oh,
we should
so
roll
they're
again.
Dracula.
Use that
This is
again.
this is
Yes.
Mega Dracula,
It's your evil twin.
except
That's
full
too
of
perfect.
Dracula. Evil.
What is it? It's
Good
kid.
twin?
It's Kidcula. I got a
Did we-
message from my
we
friend.
wanted to-
Bruce.
Did we want to re-roll loner? We said
Yeah.
3, 2.
Brains.
3,
Okay.
2. Brains. Okay.
Okay, a leader with
Okay.
brains. So they got like a whole
Alright.
bunch of minions.
Yep.
This-
A whole bunch.
the-
of
And they're
our
s-
whole
they're
enemies are
pumpkin
very
patch.
smart.
Which works really well because clearly we are just a tornado of
Yep.
people
Yeah.
right now,
Like
just running on instinct and 5-hour energy.
Instinct and evil. We're running on instinct and evil.
and beauty
Evil.
and beauty. We're all just.
Right.
We're all just. Are we all just extras from Zoolander?
Holy shit!
Look at those evil hotties over there.
Wow.
Are they fighting a pumpkin?
What?
Is that Dracula on an adjacent rooftop watching?
The pumpkin's winning.
Is
Dude, that pumpkin's
Is a-
spitting
is a-
bars. What's up?
is a fantasy pollution themed villain who is a leader who is also very smart, just
Mhm.
Elon Musk.
Oh,
I was-
shit!
I was gonna go with a much much
Much more-
sillier answer. I was gonna say Ebenezer Scrooge.
That's also good, yeah. But also same vibe.
Jesus Christ.
Yes. Yes.
It's the
yes.
Scrooge McDuck.
Yes,
Ebenezer
it's the
Musk?
Mickey's Christmas Carol version of Ebenezer Scrooge as played by Scrooge McDuck.
Elon Scrooge or Ebenezer Musk?
Oh, Ebenezer
Oh,
Musk.
Ebenezer
Ebenezer
Musk
Musk.
sounds
Ebenezer
awful.
Musk.
So much worse.
It sounds so horrible. Oh my
I wanted to
lord.
give the choice of the two, even though I knew which one was better.
Yep.
These are wrong.
Well, thanks for taking us on that journey with you. Now we all have to sit in this.
Yep.
Lord.
Okay.
All right, we did that.
What now?
We did it.
Riley made a great game.
Yep.
They probably won't regret making it at all if once this is out in the universe.
Must never see this.
Nobody.
I think
Hopefully nobody sees this.
This is what Riley wanted.
This is
From if that-
Riley's
yeah,
dream.
This is peak like and
I'm
the fact
shocked
that Brandon
Riley's
has
not in the
no
room.
idea. Yeah.
I've got no clue. I have no clue what is on theme and
No,
what isn't. I'm
I
like,
think that's even perfect.
But
like,
that's
like
what's
knowing
great.
Riley, yeah, like all right, it's like good. We need somebody who knows nothing.
They thought it wasn't possible, but here Brandon is.
I did it.
They said it couldn't be done.
Avoided Power
Yeah.
Ranger knowledge for 30 years.
I mean, if anything, it's impressive. All right. Well,
What now?
now we play the game.
And we play the game.
Now we play
Okay.
the
No,
game.
that's very scary. That's the scary part.
Not Team
Um,
Dracula.
All right.
Not cheap.
I have not removed 3 of the kings from the deck of cards. Oopie. So let's say we're just gonna let me see if I cannot.
All right.
We're just gonna pretend that 3 of the
So so I'm gonna run through the rules just more for me than anything. So you're gonna draw a card. That's the premise of the episode. You're
Mhm.
gonna give us a cold open, and then you're gonna pass the card to their left. We're gonna go clockwise. We're gonna hit the individual beats of the episode. Every episode has 6 individual beats, and then the episode ends.
Mhm.
Okay.
Yep.
And
Is our order like Teen Dracula, then
Um,
Eddie, then then Ricky, then Suri? Like, are we going with our name with our
With the
character
roll-
sheets? Or are we doing?
Or we can. It
I
doesn't.
can see the roll 20.
Yeah. All right. Yeah, we'll go in whatever.
Yeah, then we
in
can
the
like
order
place
in
the
the roll
card
20.
on the people as needed
Yes.
and stuff.
And so there are 2 other things that I'll talk about for the rules,
Yeah.
which are energy.
Energy.
Energy, as far as I remember, only goes up. It doesn't go down,
True.
which is great. And it's your character's momentum. It's sort of the thing at the end that determines if we win or not.
Oh.
And it is connected with, so basically at the end of the episode, end of every episode, we're going to choose an MVP, the character who was the clutch, who was the person who held it all together, and the best moment of the show. The person who is the MVP gets 2 energy, and everyone involved in the best moment gets 1.
Okay.
Okay.
There's also your trait moments and trait complications, and this is this is the thing that's a little bit confusing. I think it's the most sort of mechanical part of the game, which is that every episode can have 1 hero moment, which is so your traits all have an associated moment. Like leader has a thing, and you can say at any time, I think the thing that I just described is my moment, or I would like to trigger my moment, and then you get to do that narratively, and you get plus 1 energy. Only 1 person can do a moment per episode, unless someone else has done a complication, which is like a negative thing related to one of their traits, and then a second person can do a moment.
Okay.
Got it.
Okay.
Got it.
So
Okay,
every
okay.
time someone does a complication, the villains get an energy.
So everything adds up to 1,
Ooh. Yeah.
Yeah.
basically.
Back and forth. All right.
Okay.
All right. When you say
I
they're
trust you.
related to our traits, these moments, like we just make
it's
it up,
on-
or is it?
It's on page 15.
Yeah, there's
of the
specific
PDF.
ones.
So each
So, like-
trait has
Okay.
a specific.
Oh, here it is. I just
Yeah.
completely skipped.
Yeah, yeah.
So like the noble trait is their moment is run into danger to save others. The beauty one is their attention to personal
We've
detail
lost
tips
Jeff.
them off.
We lost Jeff.
The evil traits foreshadow their evilness, which means that all of us are just.
It's just gonna be just escalating.
Foreshadowing.
Just constantly going, well, yes, we do have plans, don't we? And then everybody else in the group goes, yes,
Yes.
indeed we do.
Except I've specifically already established that my character does not know that any of you are evil.
Yeah.
And my double trait is my attention to detail tips them off to something.
And Dracula
Not
is
that we're
just
evil.
sort of like,
Everything but
It's
that.
not that we're evil.
Oh, just the entire time you're like, that was suspicious. I think they're
Prob-
hungry.
Probably nothing.
it's
Oh.
and then Dracula's in the corner going, well, Ricky's still not figured out that they're evil, huh? Shame.
Thank God he's beautiful. Twice.
Thank God he's just so
Looker,
gorgeous.
not much of a cooker.
Oh my god.
I love it.
Amazing.
Holy shit.
We got this.
We
We're
got
gonna
this.
win.
Good.
We're gonna
What's
destroy
the
Ebenezer
hunt?
Musk.
Okay.
Teen Dracula just keeps abandoning a team. I gotta go find my dad.
I have to go. I need to drink blood.
Oh, that's what it is.
It's like, all right, bye, Drac. We just call him
Drac's
TD.
got a lot of dates, you know? Look, he's
Like-
going up, whisking away this person. Wow. I know we're fighting a monster. You think you could reschedule, but
He's just a charming dude, and I really like that about him.
Yeah,
He's my
got-
buddy.
got a real good energy about him.
Yeah, good vibes.
So, anybody else heard about the news where you've just been seeing like weird, like just bodies lying around, like
Just like stuff
unexplained
dry like a
murder?
Capri Sun. Like,
Yeah.
weird, right?
Weird.
Wait. No, I haven't.
Oh.
I should pay more attention to my local community.
Hey, everybody. My name's Jeff Stormer, and I play the role of Dracula on Power Rangers. Listen, we've had a lot of fun here today. But if the lesson that Ricky learned taught us anything, it's that you should really be paying attention to your community. You know, read the newspaper. Print is a dying industry, but you can help save it by paying attention to your local news.
I'm so glad that our show has one of these at the end of every episode.
At the end of every episode.
Star wipe.
You're watching UPN.
Oh my god. All right. Well,
All right, everybody.
Okay.
You might know me as Dracula.
but I'm also a concerned member of my local community.
This is maybe the most off the rails I've ever been, and I love it.
I can't believe
Just
The
steer
best.
into the skid. We're just steering into the skid.
It's just like in Tokyo Drift.
Um,
We're gonna get back around.
actually, now that I'm thinking about it,
Can you drink more water?
we could, because we're just about at the halfway point, we could take a break.
Mm-hmm.
try to get
We should
ourselves
take a-
together.
Yeah.
Together.
Water.
Try to
Stop
do
being-
whatever it is this is.
What
And
is
then maybe come back and see how many episodes of this show we get through.
Yeah, hell
Yeah.
yeah.
this? You go fast.
One
I mean-
episode. Yeah,
Yeah,
over
we'll-
under, we get even through one of them.
This will be the Christmas special, the
Under.
Halloween special.
On the scale though of how off the wall this is compared to the last game I played, we had a guest spot from Meatloaf, just the actual like the singer,
What?
just Meatloaf. He was the mentor of another Ranger team who was better
Oh,
than
so
our
we-
team.
So we have a ways to make this.
Yeah,
We're gonna get Daddy Yankee.
DY.
DY.
Rompe plays quietly in the background and just gets louder and louder and louder. Oh my god. I've now decided that my character has Heelys because I've decided that that's a really important character trait.
Oh, wonderful.
Perfection.
I have just written for my description, not Team Dracula.
Good. Good to know.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know,
Awesome.
I
I do
you
like
know,
I do like that Jason and Chad was like, we're just gonna get through the pilot, and it just was the show was not picked up.
people watched the pilot and went,
That's a lot.
There's a lot going on. That guy was Dracula?
There's a lot
No
going
one-
on, but I do not want to know more.
I don't. I'm sorry. Was that Zord just a floating giant scale?
Scale.
No one talked about that guy was Dracula.
They just
I'm pretty sure they just hung it on a string.
and then Hulu will pick it up in 10 years with
Yeah,
all of the
yeah.
original cast, and nobody's gonna mention that anybody's older. They're still
We
just
get-
Yeah.
We
That's
get
the
a
version we're
gritty
doing.
HBO.
Yeah.
reboot.
this is the version. But so we're gonna go to break.
After all this hard work.
We'll be
Worked
back.
hard.
We're not gonna lose our steam though. I have no doubt whatsoever that this
Oh,
this
no.
energy is going to carry us through. So we're gonna take like a 10-minute break. So everybody get up, stretch, drink some water, bio if you got a bio, and meet us back here in 10 minutes for whatever this is going to turn out to be.
All right, thank you very much.
Thank
I hear the dead calling your name. Will you answer? the dead calling your name. Will you answer?
Just because I know that we're not on Quest, but you still gotta dab. Welcome back.
That was
Welcome.
good.
Thank you. Well, welcome back to whatever it is this has been. It will continue to be something that we will discover as we go.
It'll
It will-
start becoming something.
It'll continue
It
to
is-
be a thing that exists
If
despite our best efforts.
if we have failed, Brandon, if we have failed in our purpose,
Like we're just here to make Riley proud.
Oh, I think we probably
Okay.
failed at our purpose.
So yes, we will begin. I will draw a card, so we will
Yes.
see what our first episode is going to be. And this is for Teen Dracula. We'll start. We have a Jack, which let me scroll.
No.
oh, this actually is perfect for the first episode of New Show.
Yeah. New toys revealed.
Yeah, this is perfect. This is exactly perfect. So what this is we are. God, what is the city? We have to decide what the city name is.
Yeah, we need to decide what the city name is. What our Angel Grove is.
With the Angel
I
Grove
don't-
backwards.
I don't know why I'm like very drawn to this being like Miami. Or
Yes.
a Miami
I can do
adjacent-
that.
or like a Miami
It's
yeah.
Miami.
Miami
Jacksonville.
adjacent. Yeah,
What's it like? It's just
like
What
it's
was
a
that?
made-up city name, but it's clearly Miami.
This is Panhandle City. We're on the Florida Panhandle.
oh my god.
Incredible.
I'm kind of imagining just like being like vaporwave energy, like if you want to go like Miami neons and stuff
Because I'm
like
just
that.
thinking, like, where would Dracula want to set up shop?
Miami.
Miami,
In
clearly.
Miami.
Panhandle
Incredible.
City. That's where we're at. Panhandle City, USA.
That's
God.
good.
Legally distinct Miami.
So what is our colder?
So yes, our cold open.
So our cold open. So we're in Miami. What it is there is gotta be so what it is. Here's the setup. Here's where we get the cold open, right? Like we've said that. Did we talk about who the mentor figure is? What did we land on?
No, we
no,
a calendar.
yeah,
Ancient robot, right?
I also
Ancient robot, got
Yeah,
it.
an ancient
also
robot.
ship posted a large speak and spell. So we've got a lot of ideas.
Okay.
We got a lot.
So,
No, it's just
yeah.
a Palm Pilot. It's just a Palm Pilot.
So
But an
what has
ancient
happened is we open on a
Ancient.
scene of protest. Several bulldozers arrive, and they are kind of being fought back by a group of protesters. There is a very old museum or a library or something that is sitting up in this town that they are fighting to protect, and the bulldozers are coming. People are trying to run out with books. The bulldozers arrive, and then from the skies, on like a cloud of smoke, a robot thing comes down, right? Because the first beat of our episode is that the villains have a new resource, and I think this is where we find out that Ebenezer Musk has one of these fantasy monsters. So what it is on a cloud, like comes down, flapping its wings. It is a manticore, and like a wave of this energy is washed
Okay, yeah.
over everyone. And the manticore
just
like
jumping right
lets
in.
loose a wave of thorns, and people scatter, and the bulldozers come in. They knock down this museum. We watch it. People are crying, and we see a
People
pair
are
of robotic. We see a pair of robotic boots come and like look over the tragedy, and like this robot, we pan up, and this robot with the same kind of aesthetic as our Zords, like puts its robot head in its hand, gives like a very obvious, because it doesn't have face or tears, so it's got a like gesture to let us know it's crying. And it says, we must fight to oppose this. It's time that I reconnect with Team Dracula.
Oh my god.
We also need to think of a name for our group.
I'm just coming back to stupid vampire things, and I'm like, we're Alucard Division.
We are, this is Power Rangers, I was gonna say Phantom Zodiac. I feel like Phantom Zodiac is
Ooh, yeah. I'm into it.
That's a great
Phantom
one.
Zodiac is a good power,
Phantom
especially
Zodiac,
because we're all evil.
Because we're all evil. Most of us are evil. Except for Ricky.
Who's
Ricky's
here?
like just here to have fun.
Oh no. Just here to have a good time.
So
long time.
what we see, I think the closing beat here, because we have to segue into the heroes having a run against it in retreat.
Mhm.
I think what it is like the robot comes to Teen Drac. Actually, unless there's somebody else that we think the robot would come to first as the first person they contact to like help get this team together.
Well, Teen Dracula's the leader.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Teen Dracula, and then we get a montage, and I want everybody to describe what the moment looks like when Teen Dracula recruits you onto this team as the introduction for your character.
Oh,
The robot comes to Team Dracula, and Teen Dracula is like standing on a rooftop. The robot comes up behind him. He's leaning on his sword cane. I knew you would come back to Team Dracula. The vote requires that we save it once more. I knew this. I shall join your team, but I shall assemble a team of my own, an exquisitely evil team. For once we have defeated Ebenezer Musk, Dracula's team, the Phantom Zodiac, shall conquer the world.
And also Ricky will be there.
also my number one bro, Ricky, will be there. Because that dude is tight. That dude is great. That dude is a delight. Me and him are like this.
The rest of us are evil, but Dracula and Ricky are just bros. This is nepotism. Got Ricky into this.
Wait,
It has looked like Teen Dracula's been floating, and then we pull the camera back a little bit, and he's gonna kind of like floating like a little bit up and down, and we pull back a little bit, and Ricky's just like on the ground doing push-ups with Teen Dracula standing on his shoulders.
Ricky must come with.
78, 79. Where you going, bro?
You're crushing it, my friend.
Nice.
Ricky is my number one recruit. That is locked in. You put that in your notes, and the robot's like, "What? Okay, all right. I put that
Here's
down.
your
Put that
here's
down.
your
Write that down."
transformer. Or
Yeah,
here's your morph watch.
What is everyone?
It's the equivalent of here's your badge and gun. Here's your communication watch and your morpher.
What does everyone else's moments look like?
I have one I can go. Kato is like leaning against the inside of a phone booth just on the city street somewhere.
A what?
Just a phone booth, yeah. It's like a cell phone, but it's locked to the ground.
But it's a room.
Yeah. And he's just like casually flipping through the phone, like the phone book. Like sorry, like yeah, the phone, he's leaning against a payphone. He's flipping through the phone book that's like tied to it, and the phone rings, and so he picks up obviously, and it's Dracula, and Dracula explains what's going on, and
we're getting the band back together.
Yeah. And Kato's like, of course, time to balance the scales again. He hangs up, flicks his cigarette, and then like spin kicks the cigarette for no reason.
Hold on. We're teenagers.
Yeah.
Was the last time you did this when you were like 6? Like what the fuck?
Kato is also a vampire. That is revealed
Kato
in the
is
second season.
We're all teenagers except Kato is 48 years old. The twist weirdest is that Kato has a family. Kato's not in every episode because he's got a job.
Kato?
Kato's
my
the
dad?
principal.
You might.
Oh no, I know my dad. Never mind.
That's right, Ricky. You know your dad. Love
My
this
dad's
guy.
great.
Then I run off.
Ricky Senior.
Wait, hold up. I think I have an idea, but I want to pitch it. I think it kind of makes sense at the end. So, Megan,
Okay.
if you have one.
Oh God. Nothing nearly that cool.
We can work together.
Oh no, this is what it is. So, Maddie works part-time at the local smoothie shop. Nope, it's just straight up Jamba Juice.
Uh-huh.
Nice.
Maddie
Sponsored-
works at Jamba
They
Juice.
sponsored the episode, sure.
Yep, sponsored by Jamba Juice, and she's making orders, and there's like an order comes through on the little like paper, and it just says to fight evil. For Dracula is the order. And she pulls it up and looks at it, and then looks up, and Teen Dracula is just standing on the other side of the counter.
Is it a blood orange smoothie?
Nice.
Wait,
Yes.
can I make a suggestion real quick? Teen
Yes.
Dracula is not on the other side of the counter. Teen Dracula is outside because no one has invited him.
It was a call-in
It's like
order.
having
Just
a
looking
call
through
in
the
order.
window.
Ricky is on the other side of the counter.
Yeah.
Ricky says, like, can you
He's like,
invite my
"Especially
friend?
For Dracula.
For-
For
for-
Dracula.
He's the one who asked for it. I was the double peanut butter.
That's, or no, it's not even to fight evil. It just says vengeance for
Oh
Dracula.
my god.
Ricky, do you have enough for tip? I've got another 5 if you need it.
I left my wallet in my other gym shorts.
Come
well-
on back over.
Bring it to
You
me.
know, no, you know what? This one's on the house, so you can go. Just don't tell my manager. I'm on thin ice as it is, but it's fine. So yeah, this one's on the house. We don't have a smoothie called Vengeance. I assume that this is some kind of cryptic message, or not really that cryptic. It's just some kind of message.
I assume this is like a call to action.
Yeah, like
A
is this some kind of like
manifestation.
clandestine, like chosen one type moment?
Teen Dracula's gonna have a party, and it's gonna be awesome.
That is
Oh.
that is what this is.
How can I get an invite to this party?
It's
You
a-
just
it-
did. And then he just like walks out of the room,
Star wipe.
just like doing finger guns.
Oh my god.
And then he just turns around and just like, yeah, I'm gonna take my break.
Oh, that's so good.
Starwipe.
Starwipe.
All right. Here's my idea for
Little achievement unlocked. Maddie recruited. 10G.
I really liked the idea that Ricky and Surya are like gym bros.
Yeah.
So I think Surya's not in the scene yet. It's just Teen Dracula and Ricky. And Teen Dracula is looking at the team, right? But it's just the two people and goes, I think we need another. And then like Ricky's like, oh wait, I got a friend, and I think you just text your spot partner.
Oh, that's actually really convenient. That's gonna work great. That's a whole other guy.
Yo,
Another guy.
yo, Surya, you wanna come to a party or fight evil or something?
Oh, of course.
Nice.
That's
wait,
all I want to do.
I typoed. Delete. Noise. Send. Autocorrect.
It just comes up. Oh, I love it. I think there's like, just 10 seconds of y'all just kind of standing there. because you sent a text.
And I didn't explain myself.
Yeah,
And then it finally cuts. Like knock on the door.
So this is perfect because this. I believe I hand our next beat. Now that we've
Yes.
gotten the team together,
Mhm.
I hand our next beat to.
That'll- To me.
Yes.
Yes, to me. The heroes run against it and retreat. Okay. So I think this is not unlike the first episode of Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. Like, we have no fucking clue what we're doing. like I think we go like, it's morphin time, and then we morph,
Yeah.
and then the enemy is there, but we're just like, and now what? So I think it's a very
Or do we
poorly-
just have our suits, or have we like manifested our weapons too? Or are we like, we don't know what we're doing?
See, I mean, I feel like the weapons come.
I
So
thi-
like
yeah.
one of the beats coming up is about new
Mhm.
toys. So this could be
Yeah.
like that's what it's like.
That's
we
what-
can't beat it on our own. Beat this thing on
Yeah.
our own. And then we eventually get our weapons.
I'm feeling that.
Yeah. So
Can I throw something to everybody in the group again?
of course.
What do you do that is completely unhelpful as we rush at this manticore? Like how does each of our actions independently sabotage our team effort?
I wasn't paying attention during the description of the whole morphine thing. And so like I kind of do like a little like
Like just like that.
Just like that.
just like that. And I'm very sorry to everybody. I
The
just kinda, like,
bull
do, like, a
Taurus
boom,
was an appropriate choice.
and do not transform. And so I'm just like running out there in like a Letterman jacket and like a pair of like short gold gym shorts.
Oh my god.
And I just like run up to the manicore and just like punch it and go, oh, my hand. And then it just whacks me across the field.
Dracula does not run with the rest of the group into battle. It just leans on his very not power, still a cane, but very not the Power Rangers magical weapon yet. Just leans on and is like, they got this. They've got this. They're gonna do great.
Oh jeez. Oh my
I
god.
give no direction.
If we're just like I think I'm gonna just pop off and use a trait complication because it's funny. Because beauty is my #1 trait, and it's their vanity leads the team into trouble, and I think that there's just like a moment where like I'm just gonna go like, this is like it rains a lot in Florida, and I think we're in like a field, but it has recently rained and it's really muddy, and I'm like, I can't get mud in my Heelys.
Oh
A
god,
second
that's
ago, we were in the
so
middle of
good.
the city, but now we're in a field.
No,
No.
field.
No,
Anyway.
no. Yes. Well,
There's
then
like a
you-
field
it's like a
that's no
park.
Power
It's like
Rangers.
yeah,
there's
it's
like,
like a
a
park.
between us
it's
and
like a
us and the
Central Park
library, yeah.
type. It's like a Central Park type deal.
I love that.
But it's like absolutely not. I cannot get mud in my Heelys, or they will never be the same again.
Have you ever had to clean out a Healy hole?
Like, yeah, like absolutely not. So Maddie's just straight up like, I am not doing this because I do not want to get muddy, and I do not want to get mud in my Heelys. So that gives a +1 to villain energy.
Oh my god.
Because I'm just like, will not engage, do not want to get muddy.
Oh, I think Surya, the way Surya doesn't help is they transform, but they're like, oh, this is like a real brawl, and they're like, oh, 1 second, and then like pull out their gym bag and like quickly is making like a pre-workout shake. And so it comes in way too late because I like chug it down, and then I'm like, no, you don't go in. It's like you gotta wait for it to actually
Pre-workout.
kind of activate, you know?
Doesn't work right away.
It doesn't.
You need your pre-workout.
I was
No,
like,
that,
oh,
no, that's
I thought this
right.
was a
You gotta
perk.
wait. It doesn't go in right away.
It doesn't.
It's not instantaneous. And you would know that if you knew anything about working out.
It's
Yeah.
Dracula is fine with all of these things. Like, no, yeah, you got it. Wait, don't rush in. It's gonna be
You do,
chaos.
you do you.
Look what happened to Ricky. You could be rushing in.
Exactly. Didn't take a shake.
You do you, bro. It's fine.
Ricky said it was a party. It's a good thing I brought my stuff. A party with Ricky usually means we're lifting some people, so I guess that makes sense. But I'm sorry, I didn't realize I was saving the world.
What does Gato do?
Ooh, I don't know. I'm trying to think of a way to use my evil moment to foreshadow my evilness.
Right off the gate.
Just right off the bat.
You're slipping the bad guy the pre-workouts. Like here, you
Gato-
might use this.
I think
Kato's
what happens
family
is
drives up. Kato meets with his family.
Kato's a 40.
No,
So I think
Kato is
we
a
brought-
teen, but played by the actor who is like
Claims to
aging
be
out
a
of play.
teen.
Some real
Um,
Dear Evan Hansen stuff going
after
on here.
after Ricky is sort of dispatched by the Manticore, Kato runs up, and it's like it starts off as this choreographed fight, but like we're matching every punch, and then at some point you realize that it's like a little bit less like a punch and block and punch, and more like this is like a weird like secret handshake with the the thing, and the Manticore and I sort of like we end up like kicking heels together and then like high-fiving, and then like we all like explode backwards, and then I explode backwards and like kind of fake getting thrown away.
Call that foreshadow.
What a
Yeah.
what a meta thing where it's like, because these are heavily choreographed fight scenes, but you
Yeah.
literally choreograph
It's the
fight
handshake
scene?
from the Parent Trap.
That is
Yeah.
Dang, that thing even
So-
beat Gato.
Yeah. And I'm like, oh god, it was he just bested me. Couldn't fight him. Oh jeez.
oh no.
Oh no. It was too much for me.
We must. I think like I finally finished getting my pump on, and I'm like, we should probably get out of here.
Yep, and then we all leave.
Dracula's already gone.
We need to-
Nowhere to be seen.
Hey, team, listen up. We gotta get Surya to a gym, or they're not gonna get to use their free pump. And those don't just disappear. You gotta put those into energy.
Yeah,
I'm not kidding
Yeah.
here.
let's all go to the gym.
And that's definitely where. Am I up next if they struggle for a moment?
Yeah.
And
Oh,
so,
You sure are.
You sure are.
so I think that they struggle for a moment is just all of us doing gym stuff.
We're just
Like,
getting swole.
Oh my god, we just started like personal trainer time. It's like our...
yeah, the robot is like in the room, like going like push, and like giving like coaching work. And all of us are
Are
just
they a
like,
certified personal trainer?
no, they are an ancient robot. But he does have like a like coach's whistle around the neck and like a hat on in order to like blend in.
Flawless.
I love our secret hideout was this like ancient like relic underground technology base, but as you see, like as the montage continue, we've just moved more and more of the stuff into our local gym.
Into the Planet Fitness. Into the no, what is solar? What would be your Planet Fitness? Your solar system workout? Your
Yeah.
God, wait, let me go to thesaurus.com real quick and look up synonyms
but-
for fitness.
An important detail for this is that all of us now have Letterman jackets and short gym shorts in the appropriate color of our.
Do they have
of
like
Power
our
Ranger heroes.
do we have like the Zodiac symbol?
Yes.
Oh, absolutely.
Yes.
I just want it noted that Dracula is floating above a treadmill. Treadmill
I think-
going.
I think- and Kato isn't in gold shorts. He's still wearing dark jeans with like too much eyeliner.
Are you gold also?
No, I'm phantom color.
Oh, so yeah, so you'd have phantom
Glow in the dark.
shorts.
Phantom
They're,
shorts.
they're not shorts. They're jeans.
Okay.
They're like
Okay.
whitewashed
Phantom jeans.
jeans, acid washed jeans.
Perfect.
And-
He's over in the corner, just like lifting a weight that's way too light, faking it.
And then we get like
Still
Ricky
smoking
like
a cigarette.
Still
Throwing.
smoking a cigarette in the gym.
Ricky throws like the phantom colored shorts like at Kato and goes like,
Suit up for a team.
dude, 1v1 me. And he's got like a badminton ball. Like a little, like definitely the wrong sport.
I don't
Like,
see
he's
how
already.
I don't see how this could have gone wrong. Look at this elite squad.
We're just in our legally distinct Planet Fitness.
Oh,
that
we
we've
got a
taken
good
over.
suggestion from chat. Astral Athletics.
Ooh, Astral Athletics, yes.
That's good.
Perfect. Astral Athletics.
Thank you, Kevin.
You know
Thank
what,
Kevin.
team? I think all of us are really good at what we're doing. But we're not doing it as a team.
Disagree, but okay.
What if we stuck all of the weights on one bar and tried to lift it together?
No.
Ricky, you're so wise.
I like
That's my.
I like the spirit of what you're trying to say, but your idea is so dumb.
You don't talk to Ricky like that.
Listen,
Oh yeah. Here's where the
do you
struggle
want free
heats up.
Jamba Juice or not?
I do want the Jamba Juice.
Hey,
Do you want the
T
Jamba?
Dracula has a great.
TD loves Jamba Juice.
TD loves.
It's the only juice place that will just put blood in the juice. They don't ask us questions. They don't just put the blood in there.
You have
I tell
You
them
have
when
to
you
pay
put
extra. You have to pay extra, like if you're getting wheatgrass, but but you
I
can't get it.
hand them a bottle and I say, "This is a pint of human blood. Will you put it in my smoothie?" And they just go, "It's $2 extra." And I say, "That's fine. That's perfectly fine." And they pour it in, and I go, "This is perfect. It's
TD
Jamba
needs
Juice
his
is
juice.
wonderful."
TD needs
I
his
thought it was
Jamba
weird
Juice.
at first.
Oh, I brought some strange powders to them. They put it in. It's fine. It's
Yeah,
They're cool. They're cool.
hey, you just have to pay extra.
Anyway, I think we're much better prepared now.
This episode sponsored by Jamba Juice.
I like.
And
Jamba Juice.
I
Jamba-
mean, Maddie is just like, I'm not doing this. But then just in the background, you see Surya just like fucking going down on it.
Just bringing all the different weights over, just like.
So we doing this or what?
The scene where, yeah, you're pushing up like bench pressing, and I'm pushing down.
Down.
All things in balance.
I think-
This is so good.
Maddie's gonna sit on top of the bar.
Oh my god. Oh.
And
Alright.
Ricky was carrying a couple extra weights to add to it, but stopped in a mirror, and first was checking himself out, and then was like, then kind of was like, "All right, bro, I gotta get past. All right, bro, I gotta get past."
Oh my god. Holy shit.
But
I also thought you were gonna be like, then you turn to Teen Dracula and say, "All right, bro, let's get out there,"
Just not
not
there.
acknowledging that Teen Dracula.
Teen Dracula doesn't have a reflection. You just see him weight. Teen Dracula's just like lifting, like curling a free weight, but you just see the weight in the
There's a
mirror.
weight going up and
See-
down.
Teen Dracula eventually grabs Ricky by the shoulder and turns him, and he's like, "Oh, thanks, TD. Hey, wait a minute. Is that a 7-pound weight? You should be doing a 9 with your frame, bro."
great. I'm gonna do. Ricky, he's a good kid. He's a great kid.
All right.
Teen Dracula's definitely not using a 7-pound weight. Teen Dracula's got superhuman strength. What am I talking about? That was probably like a 65-pound.
But he could always do more.
Yeah.
Is
That's
the
true.
point. He's not reaching his full potential. Is the point.
Yeah.
All right. So now they've struggled.
So we struggled.
So we chill at the gym, and now the next beat goes to
Okay.
Surya.
A new toy is revealed.
We're gonna get so swole our weapons revealed.
Yeah, hold up. Oh god, what does our mentor comes up to us and says, wait, okay, so all of our weapons, we got a bow and arrow, we got a sword cane, we got a giant hammer, we have a meteor, what is it called?
It's a meteor hammer.
A meteor hammer, right? And
Good
then
thing on a chain.
Ricky's, what was yours again?
Mine was just like a big axe, but if there's something funnier, I will swap.
Well, what I'm thinking is, I think like we see our mentor. What's our mentor's name? Calculator.
Calculator. Yep.
Nope,
It's
I
in
was saying Calculon.
Hey, all my
Yes,
fantasy
the same.
children rules. You said it, and
You
thus
said it.
must
Now
be.
it's Calculon.
Calculator.
The wiki says something else and the credits say something else, but in the show, it's never anything but a calculator.
Calculator.
Yeah.
Uh,
My name
Calculator
is
just-
ageless and eternal. Yeah, whatever.
Okay, calculator.
Okay. Hey, I'll
Cal-
see. I'll see you
Ooh.
later.
It's clearly a calendar, but Ricky keeps calling
Yes.
it calculator.
He's clearly a calendar.
This is one of my favorite characters I've ever played.
I think Calculator, like, as the montage is happening, Calculator's looking around and has like these special little, like, doohickeys, and is like, I feel like they're ready to be bestowed their powers, and just like gathers gym equipment and like attaches these things to them, and they go, everybody, go to the one that calls to you. And we just have gym equipment that magically turns into.
Except for Teen Dracula.
Yeah.
He just walks over to
Lord.
his existing sword cane.
Yeah.
It's like, well, I'm just gonna take my sword cane.
I'm just gonna
Fine.
take that. Because like it kind of
So
makes I like because the meteor hammer makes sense, right? It's just
Mhm.
you're gonna
chain
find
in
a
one of
chain, and then a big war hammer and a big war axe makes sense. They're just the dumbbells.
I was gonna say,
Turned into.
mine is maybe just like one of the Olympic bars. Just like let's make
Oh.
it just like a staff, because that's even funnier that he doesn't get an actual weapon.
Yeah. Oh, that's so much.
I say
better. Yeah.
Maddie's doing like a lap pull down, and then like the curved
and then
bar
the
just
curved
turns into a
bar,
bow.
yeah.
Into a
Nice.
bow.
And I just pick up my cane.
And then you just pick up your
Mine.
cane.
It glows for a second, and then it just is still the same thing.
Alright.
Oh wait, you know those no, I have a tire.
Oh my god!
Tires that you use for the
Yes!
armor carry. Yes.
So, yeah, so I
I'm
don't.
so sorry. I didn't ask if I could swear, but I swore.
Oh,
No,
yeah.
yes, you could swear. You could
Okay.
swear.
There we go.
Yeah,
Tires
I
over
think,
the shoulder.
I think the montage is just that instead of like we go up and pick one, it's just like Calculator like is looking out, says they're ready, and then as we're doing our exercises, they turn into our magical weapons. Like with the lap bar, it's a bow, and I like bench press, and it's like, oh my god, it's a warhammer.
It's a tire still.
It's just
I'm-
a tire.
I'm doing like the flipping the tire thing, and
Yeah.
there's like a beautiful sword. It's like a sword gun. It's like super complicated and ornate and beautiful. That it's like it matches perfectly with the gold symbols on me and everything. It's got like a bull symbol on it. And I'm just like, the tire.
Just look at my cane. It's a good cane.
That's a good game.
We did it.
Yeah, how does if Maddie or Kato want to describe like maybe how theirs manifests? I love that we have several themes. This toy line is gone.
All over
we're
all
like
over the
Zodiac
goddamn
All over the
themed,
place.
fitness themed.
Yeah, we did a secret gym theme.
Yeah. We,
All I imagine is the focus. So we produced one episode of it, and the focus group is watching this, going, "Is there also a gym? Did they add a gym? Did they add a gym theme halfway through the episode? What is
It's sponsored-
happening?
And
Wait,
they
it's
keep
sponsored by-
mentioning Jamba Juice.
Why did
We're
they
contractually
really long time
obligated to
talking about
mention-
Jamba Juice?
It's sponsored by like
We're
what is, like, the-
contractually obligated to mention Jamba Juice 10 times per episode and then appear in a Jamba Juice for at least 3 minutes an episode.
yes.
This
Easy.
is like this has been funded by like the like White House fitness thing, like, you know, when you have to
Oh,
do
like-
like,
like
a
no,
fitness-
yeah.
fitness
The
test.
presidential fitness.
presidential fitness.
Presidential fitness test. It's just trying to get kids.
I'm interested in I'm interested in presidential fitness. Presidential fitness, this Jamba Juice in my mouth.
It was either that, or it was supposed to be some internal Jamba Juice training video that we went really off the rails.
Oh my god! Jamba Juice managers are just watching this going, I know.
What?
They're like, I don't hate it, but
But
They
are
left
people
the
gonna
Jamba Juice
understand? But are
immediately.
people gonna understand what Jamba Juice stands for?
So it said at the start that the point was the new policy on if a customer brings in an outside ingredient. Was that what we were supposed to get from this episode?
yeah, just at the end of an episode, it freeze frames, it goes up into the corner, and it turns into a multiple choice question. Now, what did the Jamba Juice customer do?
Employee
wrong?
do wrong. Accepted the bottle of human.
Oh my God.
Made a pact with the Dark Lord of Fantasy Smog.
The answer is actually C. Charge $2. It's actually based on the size of your drink. They should have
Yeah.
charged $2.95. Undercharging is a real problem here, John. Hey guys, listen.
Also, she had open-toed shoes, and like, there's some real risks there.
There's Heelys aren't allowed as a
Hey everybody, my name's Jeff Stormer. You may know me as Teen Dracula. You know we had some fun here today, but you know what's not fun? Undercharging for your drinks and Jamba Juice.
I can't believe you flipped your chair.
So we did it.
Yeah.
So we did it.
So
We're winning.
we got our new toys.
Yep.
Oh, actually,
So-
this makes so Jamba Juice is like, you know what's working really well? Like those Happy Meal toys or Burger King toys. What if we merchandise? And so you can get all of these action figures at your local Jamba Juice.
We'll sell a series of trucks,
But what they do
and then
is
the
they
trucks
put the
turned out to
figures
not work.
into the Jamba Juice, so you have to drink all of the
You
Jamba
have to
Juice.
drink
to get to the Jamba
The bottom of the cup.
bottom of the cup. So you just enjoy your sticky, partially damaged Jamba Juice filled toy. Well, James,
Yeah.
how about you tell us how we defeat this villain?
Yeah. So. Gee.
Like, easily.
Super
Yeah.
soaker full of Jamba Juice.
God. So yeah, I guess we have to. Maybe it's not the same day. Maybe it's the. So we've worked out all night.
We need
And-
a
Wait, hold on.
montage.
So these bad guys have just been rampaging the town for a whole day.
Well,
They've just been continually demolishing this one. It's a fully paved parking lot. There's like
Yeah.
multiple floors to it.
We're just inside working out with calculator, watching us.
They brought in
Training us
construction
on
crews.
on the weapons. They're outside rampaging the city. We wrap up finally. We all put on our jackets and head outside. Realize that they're out there still.
We're like, oh fuck, we should have spent less time working out.
Yeah.
They are demolishing our city.
We gotta have some pre-workout and wait for 5 minutes.
We
In
all-
5
we-
minutes,
like,
my
we all
minions,
go-
in
we all
5
go run-
minutes we strike.
We all about to go rushing out, and Ricky and Suri are like, wait,
Wait, hold on.
we all need to drink our pre-work. Put
Yeah.
the pre-workout, no,
Passes
in the
it
Jamba
around.
Juice. You pour it into the Jamba Juice.
Oh yeah.
They'll mix it right into your drink at Jamba Juice. What an
New,
incredible
it's a new
restaurant.
thing at Jamba Juice.
I can't fight evil right now. My shift doesn't end until 4.
Oh my god.
So I think we.
It's
One-
only 3:50. You can leave early.
What did
Should Maddie leave early?
Once the pre-workout kicks in,
yeah.
we all morph again, but this time we have our weapons.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
And Ricky actually morphs into his
Yeah.
suit.
and Ricky actually morphs this time.
I mess it up like 4 times in a row.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you get there eventually.
Mhm.
And So yeah, we face on. Now that we've morphed, though, we've changed locations.
Yeah.
To like the top of a parking garage.
Nice.
It's a good
And
showdown location.
the Manticore is up there like flipping cars off. Or no, the Manticore is up there turning all the cars on and letting them run and burn gas to pollute the city more. And we run up the ramp and start a fight. This time all together and like in unison with weapons, all morphed. And I think we easily defeat the Manticore.
Oh yeah, because we waited for our pre-workout to kick in.
Yeah, we waited for our
yeah.
pre-workout this time.
And they didn't. They cramped up those.
We definitely don't think that has anything to do with the weapons. It is entirely because we waited for the pre-workout to kick in.
I think it's really funny if it's like we're just fucking shredded, right? And we're like, these magical weapons are doing it, but we're just absolutely yoked.
Especially because we've got like 3 just like big heavy weapons for hitting somebody with.
The tire. Also, one of us is Dracula.
One of them is just Dracula.
So at one point, I just grab the Manticore and just like throw him across a building. And I'm like, I've gotten so strong.
That's the pre-workout, bro.
Maddie's the only one that has like the light weapon. She's just like, alright.
Right.
By the time we all get there with our heavy ass weapons, there's like 20 arrows in it.
Just riddled with arrows.
Yeah.
I'm just healing around on the top of this parking
I
garage.
love to imagine. Yeah, you're just standing. All of us are just dealing with minions, and you're just needling this fucking griffin.
My dope ass healies.
God.
Ricky comes back with a skull in his hand. And he's like, "Look what I got!" And he's got like 3 arrows sticking out the back of his back. Okay, I'm going back in.
Mickey, you turn a corner and there are like 4 goblins drained of blood. Teen Dracula is just standing over
Does Teen Dracula drink the blood of the villains?
Oh, definitely sometimes.
Wait a second. I figured this out. It all makes sense.
Oh no.
While they're down, I'm gonna hit him in the head. Bonk, 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 bonk.
Yeah.
Knocked him unconscious. Got him.
That's why Ricky is my best friend.
Oh my god. Well, alright.
Yes,
so
we
what's
did
the
it.
So I would like to pose something to the group. So every card has a conclusion. Obviously, I would like to suggest that all of our conclusions happen in a Jamba Juice.
Oh, definitely.
As per
Yeah.
our
Oh, yeah.
contractual obligation with our sponsor, Jamba Juice. This AP not sponsored by Jamba Juice.
Uh-huh.
Oh, what? I got a cease and desist email from Jamba Juice.
Wow, they're quick.
They're very fast. They're like,
I-
please stop.
I'm seeing a comment here from Jamba Juice in the chat that says, "Please stop using our company name." I don't know what that's about.
Yeah. So we're all just in the Jamba Juice.
Jamba Juice. I have a pitch
It's
for the
Jamba
conclusion.
Juice.
I mean, we're clearly all just now like Ricky and Siri are just like, all right, so this post-workout shake is gonna just really bring that energy back. You feel those lactate, like the lactic acid is just burning through, right? Like this is what's gonna get you back out there.
This
Definitely.
is the shawarma scene from Avengers. We're all still in our suits, just like sitting
Oh, yeah.
around this Jamba
I
Juice.
I have 3 pints of goblin blood. Can you mix this into my smoothie?
Yeah, I got you, TD. Just putting it in putting it in with the blood orange juice, ice, and
Yes.
goblin blood.
Gives it a little
Hey.
fruity flavor.
Hey,
We're gonna
TD,
call this the TD.
I know what you did back there, and that was pretty messed up. You moved away from the team and took a risk, taking them on 3-1. That's really dangerous, bro. We're a team. We gotta stick together. I'm proud of you. I love you. And he like claps him on the back.
Today was a real revelatory day in the life of Teen Dracula. He's writing in his diary.
It just turns into Doogie.
The other thing that's at the end of every episode.
Every episode, yep. It all flashes to
So
TC
big.
Somebody
writing in
writing
his
in their
journal.
journal. Yeah.
Well,
Did we do it? Did we do an
we,
episode?
I think
Was
we
that
did.
the
We
episode?
did an episode of this show.
So we do have to pick a best moment and
Oh
an
God.
MVP.
I know my MVP pick. I'm gonna. I think it's a. Is it a vote? Do we
Um,
collectively
I think we
decide?
have to agree.
I would like to say that it's Ricky.
It's Ricky. It's.
I'm all for Ricky.
Yeah, it's you.
Because my best moment, I just love the entire montage sequence.
I think the montage. I think the training montage is my sequel. My moment of the episode.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's great because that catches
Yeah.
all energy also.
It does, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So
Well,
everybody gets everyone
Call
gets
that a
one
PR
energy
for
and Ricky gets an extra
min-maxing.
2.
Thank
Okay.
you.
Oh my god.
What do I do energy with?
Yeah, what do we do with the energy?
I know is I there is a
Just hang on to
possibility
it.
that I'm just Ricky. Ricky is not
I got a
a
ton of
character.
energy right now, let me tell you. I don't know.
Gone is Brandon. Here to stay is Ricky.
Hey everyone.
I don't know.
My
I
name
don't
is
know
Gary Miller. I'm the CEO of Jamba Juice. I hope you enjoyed what we just showed you. And I think that if you go to your Jamba Juice, we're going to be showing brand new episodes 24/7 around the clock on all of our in-store TVs. We hope that you're really excited for this pitch. I'm being handed a sheet of paper. I've been voted out as CEO by the board of directors of Jamba Juice. We had a great run, and I hope that you enjoyed your time with us on Power Rangers Phantom Zodiac.
Jamba Rangers, Phantom Zodiac. Jamba Juicers.
No, because then it sounds like we're doing steroids, and those are for
Oh,
jumps.
that's true.
Yeah.
That's true. Yeah.
Gary has walked off screen in handcuffs.
No one turns off the camera for 25 minutes.
The credits are just rolling.
Just rolling over him being like put in the car.
Yeah,
the car driving away.
You just hear in the background. Hey, okay, yeah, I get it. Okay, Like, just like
We all make mistakes. Can't you just admit that we all make mistakes?
Hey, listen. I think that we all have. And then
I
you
get
hear sounds
I
of
get a
chase
phone
on-
call, don't I?
You guys are just like my ex-wife Tina. It's the same guy.
Oh my god!
You guys
I've
you're
seen
no
war,
better
you
than
know.
Did Tina put you up to this? Get the pumpkin wrapper.
She took everything else. She can't take this from me.
She took my dog. She took my dignity, but she will not take the Jamba Rangers.
He grabs a chair and he goes, "This is my Jamba weapon."
Get back! You get back!
You get back, Teen
Somebody
Dracula.
call Teen
Come
Dracula.
save me.
Help me, Teen Dracula. He's just running around until he gets teased.
A minimum
Dracula
wage teenager
shows up.
walks in and like looks real close with the camera and then just hits a button.
The next
It's like a-
episode.
The end of a bad YouTube video where they don't know how to cut, so you just get to like.
2 related videos.
The next episode starts with him like in prison, going like, "Hey kids, good news! I got a camera from the commissary. We're back with more Jamba action."
All of us have been recast. We're all,
By like cellmate.
yeah.
This is why
Maddie's
everyone
just
looks
like
so
a-
old.
Yeah.
I think that went really well.
I think that went really well, too.
Oh.
I see. Now I'm drawing cards. I'm like, I don't like this one as much as I like Holiday Cheer. The Jamba Rangers Christmas episode.
It's all about the seasonal flavors.
Fuck.
Yeah.
It's all about this. There's a
So
long...
the card that I drew was 3, which is a crossover episode, wherein a previous season's villain is here. We could do that.
God. Who's the previous?
Or-
Okay.
Like, what would be? We need to come up with the previous season's
Who's-
villain.
Jamba Juice's competitor.
Sobe.
Soapy.
Here, 1 minute. I'm gonna Google that exact question. Who is
It's just
Alternatives.
Jamba Juice's? Who are Jamba Juice's competitors?
All right. I looked up top.
Orange Julius.
Oh, Orange Julius. That would be it.
The villain's name could just be Orange
Orange
Julius.
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 They're like Roman army themed.
Yeah.
Oh my. Yes.
Yes.
I love where your brain's at.
Because the CEO, the ousted CEO, used to work at Orange Julius.
Oh my
and-
god.
This is the second time that he's pitched.
John
This is the
Boyne.
second time that
It
he's
used to be Julius Ranger.
used to be. It used to be the Julius.
Power Julius. Rangers Julius.
There's no
the Orange
combination.
Rangers.
The Orange Rangers. Everyone's
Orange-
like, oh, it's
Very
because
yes,
they're orange.
Orange. In the chat, Orange Julius Caesar
Orange Julius.
is that is our villain.
Yeah,
We
yeah,
used
yeah.
to-
Yeah, yeah.
Orange
Like,
Julius Caesar.
So here's the deal with Orange Julius. If I have a pitch about Orange Julius Caesar.
Yes,
Do you want to do
Yes.
the cold open?
I can do the cold open.
Yeah.
I'm sorry if I've taken someone else's turn. I just was like, ooh,
No. No, yeah, go ahead. Rules are meant to be broken. We do
Sorry.
not. We can collab. We can collab.
We're
this
the
shit.
GM.
Yes, do,
here.
So-
yes.
So
there are no
whoever-
GMs. There is no
Whoever
God.
wants to do the cold open can do the cold open, but here's the deal.
No,
Here's my
you can do
proposal.
the. Yeah, you can do the cold open. Just do. Just do.
So what we get is it's a cold day in Panhandle City, and what happens is suddenly
Mid-70s.
Yeah.
Roman centurions are
Yes.
marching through the streets, all in orange, sort of metallic armor. Behind them, carried on the thing, the Caesar thing, carried on it. Julius Caesar sits. It is I, Orange Julius Caesar, here to ensure that all tropical drinks are overpriced and unavailable to ordinary people. And they're just like taking drinks out of people's hands. See, this is the deal with Orange Julius Caesar. Is the reason that he was the villain is because Orange Julius offers delicious beverages at affordable prices that are fit for everyone. So they're like snatching drinks out of people's hands and being like, "This is gonna be $13." And they're like, "That's too much for juice."
That's just juice in there, though.
It's too much for juice.
Oh my
actually
God.
tears in my
God,
face.
I'm trying to think.
From
There's an
that
Ides of March joke here somewhere, and I cannot find it,
Oh
and
my
it's
God.
killing me. The Ices of March, like, is that anything? Like, there needs to.
God.
Wow.
What could
Yeah,
possibly...
like my eyes are watering.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, jeez.
I don't know what I expected from this,
I'm trying.
and yet
I mean, that's a cold open. Unless you do
No,
you
no.
have.
that's
Yeah,
a
that's
cold
it. It's like
open.
we just see the
Yeah.
chaos unfolding as Orange Julius Caesar.
And is this at the mall?
Sure. Yep.
So that
Yes.
we get to the Jamba Juice.
We're in the
as
food
well.
court. The food court.
It's every episode is a different jump.
Yeah, location. So it showcases the wide variety of locations.
Yeah.
Look at
Okay,
all
do
the
what you can
places
find
that
your
you
local
can
Jamba
find
Juice.
Yeah.
Who is helping?
I
Oh no, go ahead.
was gonna say I have a really good for the beat of the story. The heroes are confused and beat.
Okay,
Sounds
go
good.
ahead. Yeah, we're just gonna freestyle this, so
We're free.
Yeah.
we don't have to go in order. We're just gonna.
So we're
We
all-
basically did that
as we
last
We're all
time.
walking in the mall, right?
Mhm.
Going to our Jamba Juice, and we turn the corner, and the Jamba Juice is gone, and it's an Orange Julius store now.
But
And so
where
we're
are the
like-
but where are the ample free samples and smiling customer service?
These guys aren't gonna let me do a keg stand.
Oh God!
It's just not the same.
Will you mix this blood into my Orange Julius?
They will not.
No.
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 Absolutely
No.
What is-
not.
Why
What
do you
is
have a
wrong
bottle
with
of
you?
blood? We're calling the police.
Can I pop my
TJ
shirt
kind of
off?
just mind wipes them. All right, that didn't work out.
Yeah, you will not call the police. It's fine.
Yeah, they won't let us like add pre-workout to the juice in the store.
Yeah.
We have to like either leave or not do it.
Suria's like, oh no! Like he's just like ripping out a seat cushion and going, they took my stash of pre-workout.
Please leave. What are you all doing?
Can I get
Um,
service even though I don't have a shirt on?
No.
Sir, please put your shirt back on.
Next, they're gonna tell me they want me to have shoes.
Sir, you're in a public place.
Okay, it's morphin time.
Yeah.
It's morbid.
But that's so
But,
yeah, that's
oh,
when
but our powers don't work because we're
yeah,
in
they don't work
in
anymore.
Orange Julius.
They don't work anymore. Shit.
We can't morph.
Power,
Megan.
specifically, they won't work in the Orange Julius store.
Holy shit. I bring out my dumbbell, like I just carry it around with me, and I'm like, "Ooh," I just start smashing things. I'm like, it's so weak. It's not my all powerful Leo hammer.
I
It's still
mind
just-
wipe. I mind wipe the cashier and then I'm like, activate Sonic. Oh no, I am powerless. I have lost my morphing powers. How will I fight without any of my powers?
My tire got stuck on a chair, on like one of those like chairs that's like bolted to the ground, and I'm like, I can't even lift my tire.
Oh my god.
There's one of those like zoom close-ups to Kato, and he turns and looks, and it's a zoom close-up to there's a no smoking sign on the door.
And since this
Kato's
is
like,
an orange,
foiled again.
Maddie goes to like Healy to help,
Clogging.
and the floor is so sticky because it's improperly maintained because they
Yeah.
just spilled Orange Julius everywhere and it gets in the Healy wheels. It's just like, what am I supposed to do? Walk?
You're supposed to get the shoes with the bottom that sticks. What? Are those Heelys?
Real talk, I really want Heelys now.
Oh
I
my
feel-
god.
Real talk, I feel confused and beaten.
I feel confused and beaten as well. So
Holy
let's.
shit.
Who are? All right.
What's
Who are
that?
the previous season's
Who are the
heroes?
Previous season's heroes.
God,
Is this Teen Dracula's previous team?
It's gotta be.
But
well,
they're all
we know that,
adults.
but we know that Kato is a part of it. So.
Oh right.
The reoccur- He was a teen then too.
Yeah, he was.
It's time to
Kato's been-
assemble the Orange Ranger. The Orange Rangers ride again.
And they're all like in their 40s.
Yeah, definitely.
It's been
Cowboy.
that
They wear
long.
cowboy gear. It's a bit different interpretation of the word ranger. They're all
Ranger.
cowboy gear.
Yeah.
Are they?
Kato just
stu-
puts on a cowboy hat.
Where did you get that?
And,
It's time
and
to
are they
be some
all
hog.
are they all orange? Are they different colors of orange? It's like I'm sunburst.
You ain't,
I
you're
am
just gonna
Mandarin.
walk by and not say howdy? Teen Dracula, it's been 13 years. Not even a hi hello?
Oh my god.
Well, listen up, partner. It's a long, lonesome road.
Jesus Christ.
We're wrangling her out again. You think you got one more bullet in that 6-shooter for me? For your old pal? Teen Dracula?
Oh, you know I do, TD.
I think I got 6 of them, and they've got a
still-
big dumb dude too.
About to give these guys a hitch in their giddy up.
Gonna horse around. I did it. That was a good one. I'm giving myself credit for that one.
That's why Tex right there. That's my best friend.
Oh my god.
Love you too, TD.
Oh my. I think the other one is just a horse. Like
Like a Jabberjaw-esque, just
yeah,
inexplicable talking horse.
just a horse. But
Does
it's
he
not.
mo-
But it's not like a BoJack Horseman horse. It's a
Horse.
like it's an animal horse who's just talking.
Yeah.
Does
It's
the
a
horse
Scooby-Doo.
morph
We have a Scooby-Doo
into
A
situation.
Mr. Ed.
a ranger though? That's just played by a human.
He wears a mask like Spider Horse.
Yeah. It's just he gets chaps and a cowboy hat, and I think just the toy, like, cause I'm thinking about it like a toy, right? It's just a horse, and then you just put like a minigun on its back, one of those like peppermilk cannons.
Yep. And then he just goes,
horse's name.
I'm ready to horse around.
Round.
The horse's name is just like Stagecoach.
Orange Julius
Yes.
Caesar is
Let
back
me
in town.
introduce. Let me
Thinks that he
introduce.
can overprice his juice and keep delicious flavor from the people. That's not how we do things in the Orange Rangers.
We just want our store back.
Yeah.
Well, you can't have it.
Oh
That makes me really sad.
I love it. I think Surya just kind of puts an arm around Ricky and is just like, so are we getting replaced or like what's going on?
And he's like, and Ricky's just like full ugly crying. Like full ugly crying.
TD said I was his best friend.
I don't know who Tex is, but I'm pretty sure he's not me.
Tex
Yeah,
is
it's
so
just like-
cool. Like I couldn't even begin.
How come our team doesn't have a horse? And Tex is crying on the horse because the Tex sees someone crying and Tex just starts crying too.
He's very emotionally intelligent, very empathetic.
I'm just worried about that kid.
Oh my
He
god.
just seems real distraught.
Tex is like a 30-year-old man, 40-year-old man. I forgot that they're all like old.
Yeah,
Returning hero.
it's like one of them's just like, I gotta pick my kids up from soccer practice in an hour. Are we gonna do this?
We're gonna.
It's okay, soccer practice was canceled.
Oh
I
my
should have
God.
texted somebody to let them know that.
Now,
You need to go.
now, Rangers. Rangers.
Yeah.
I ain't
Yes,
gonna.
do
I ain't
Dracula
gonna
with
mince. I ain't gonna mince
Woo.
words on. I ain't gonna mince words with you. Not all of us are making it out of this one alive.
What?
I'm worried
Some of-
about that.
I'm
TD,
doing-
I have kids.
I'm sorry to say, Rangers, a good number of us are going to die on this particular battle. Really make peace with whatever you feel is, your place in the world now, because this is not going to be great.
The great Jamba Juice in the sky. I'm unintentionally
death
going
is a-
cowboy all the time, and I'm sorry about that.
It's all
For
right,
every
Tex.
death, there's a new ranger.
Oh
For
my
every
God.
ranger that
To
falls,
die
another
would
one
be an
stands
awful
up.
Big adventure.
Kato has seen many Rangers fall.
Yeah.
That's like, don't worry, I haven't used my last haul.
Oh my god.
One of the hallmarks of the Orange Rangers was its incredibly high body count.
Like Kato, like these are the last ones standing. Like I feel like Orange Rangers went for like 4 seasons. There's like
There were
100
like 30
episodes.
of
And
them.
yeah, like
There were like 80. There were like 80 Orange
Yeah.
Rangers.
it's
Well,
like
because
the friggin'
the-
Hunger Games.
The marketing idea for the Orange Rangers was that there was a ranger for each drink,
Yeah.
and so to shuffle through the entire inventory, they had to kill off a few characters.
I think our next scene just shows both of the teams of Rangers getting into like one car. And they all have open,
Including the horse?
including the horse.
Including the horse.
And they all have open cups from Jamba Juice. I mean, from Orange Julius, because Orange Julius doesn't give out lids. And Ricky like slams the door shut and just spills his Orange Julius everywhere. And just goes like, "Fucking son of a bitch!" And then it cuts back to him closing the door again. and he like doesn't spill it all over the place.
No. Oh my fucking god!
And then they're just like driving towards the middle of the city.
For the
like-
record, this is the Orange Ranger's power mobile, which is a covered wagon.
but the horse is in the back.
Yeah,
The horse is the horse is a member of the team.
Their horse,
And-
their Zords are horses. that
Their
pull the
Zords are
wagon.
horse.
And the horse's Zord is a person.
Holy shit!
We drive for like
It's the cowboy.
we drive for like 5 feet and hit a pothole. And Ricky jumps out, looks at the wheel, which is just completely destroyed, and goes, "I
'Cause it's
got
a wooden
this,"
wheel.
and
Tire.
slaps his tire onto it.
Holy shit! Holy.
So we're like,
Oh!
it's like a much larger tire than the wooden wheels. That
we're
so kinda
like-
Orange Julius just spilling all out of our drinks.
Jesus Christ, man.
Can't believe they didn't give us lids.
That's so inconsiderate to our modern mobile lifestyle.
This never would have happened to Jamba Juice.
No,
The Jamba Juice
it
lids are
wouldn't
so
have.
sturdy, and they fit
And they're also
perfectly.
biodegradable, so they're good for the earth.
One of,
you can eat them. You can't.
one of the
You can't
you
of the,
can't eat them.
one of
He
the
says off screen.
one of the bits of the oxen that are pulling the wagon, one of the bits breaks and like it starts to get away, and everybody just looks over to Kato with his meteor hammer.
Holy shit! Well, Kato, wait. I imagine. Can I put something in Egypt? I think
Yes.
Kato having an identity crisis. Cut right down the middle. Zodiac Ranger. You got a half of a 10-gallon hat.
Yeah. Or just, it's like a black hat, lots of eyeliner still, a vest with fringe.
Your meteor hammer. Is...
Over your you have a vest with
Over-
fringe over your Letterman jacket.
Yeah, it's half.
Yeah.
Fucking also,
Acid
I-
wash jeans, boots with
Boots with the
spurs
spurs.
on
the
them.
Got the
Yeah.
acid wash jeans, boots with the
With the
spurs. With the
spurs.
spurs.
And that's playing at the same time as the free music that they were playing for the Jamba Juice training video.
Yeah.
And then we get there.
We get there. We get there. We've got our
there.
interactions between the two teams.
We get
We
there.
did it.
oh my god.
Now I'm just
Uh,
boots with the spurs.
Yeah, that's just now in my head.
Where are we gonna fight Orange Julius
This is
Caesar?
the.
And will
The
this
Col-
episode feature?
The Coliseum, obviously.
The local
Zord.
sports
Oh,
arena.
Yeah, that has been converted into a full Roman Coliseum.
Yes.
By
of course.
Orange Julius Caesar.
Mhm.
So everything is orange.
Overnight.
What's the team name? The Panhandler. The Panhandle Panhandlers.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's just a busker. It's their
It's
mascot's just
just
the
a
guy. It's just the guy playing guitar
It's-
with a hat in front of him.
Very
Before we-
specifically, the guy from the movie Once.
Yes. Yes. That is such. That is a
Before we
perfect, very specific name.
Before we started the stream, we talked about the Nebraska Cornhuskers, which
Yeah.
used to be the Nebraska Bug Eaters, and so that's why we were able to come up with such a fire name so quickly.
Panhandle City Buskers.
The Pan. Jeez.
We pull up and like
It's the Lumineers.
Tex gets out first and is like helping everybody down, going like, "Sir, ma'am, sir, horse, 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 horse,
Vampire.
vampire."
TD.
Wait a second.
And then we
I
get
messed
like
up and called you vampire, sir.
we get like everybody lined up on like the line of scrimmage. We get like alternating orange.
Wow.
You have the Orange Ranger, their Jamba Ranger equivalent,
Yeah.
and you have that
Mhm.
with
Mhm.
TD in the middle,
Right.
and then it's Orange Julius Caesar, and then just a bunch of Centaurians.
Yeah.
Holy shit. Do we get like a like two Megazords, one made entirely of horses and a single cowboy. But the cowboy is not the head. It's like
It's just
the
a
right
cowboy
leg.
torso.
It's
It's
like
the
With horse arms, horse legs.
This is a bad thing that we've brought into
We've
existence.
made.
This
We
is a
have-
bad thing.
We created something so incredible.
horse head.
that we had to
And a
Do you
balance
think
the
God stays in
universe.
heaven because he too is afraid of what he has created?
Mhm.
We could have made them look like anything.
Thing.
And to be
Instead, we made-
clear, it's not
What
a
is it,
horse
yeah?
leg for the legs and arms. It's like the horse body and head.
Yeah.
It's like the world's most cursed centaur.
All I'm saying is, if not us, then who? You know.
That's
Roll
true.
credits.
These guys.
These
These guys.
That's
Roll
why it had to
credits.
be us.
That's
It
what
had to
wasn't
be
that.
us. It had to be us. Somebody else would have gotten it wrong.
So what does
I think
our Megazord
definitely-
look like?
What does our
We do have to
Megazord-
decide on our. So I do have one pitch.
Yes.
I think that the scales becomes our wings. I think
Yeah.
they land on the back and they become sick wings.
Yeah.
Cool.
Okay.
Yeah, I like
Mhm.
that a lot.
Yep. Into it.
The
Um,
the cup of the scales turns or like towards vertically and becomes the wings.
Yeah.
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 My personal robot is like a it's like a motorcycle with my tire in the front and no tire in the back. And so it just drags the back of the motorcycle along. And it's got like a big bull head. So
Wait.
if you'd like, I can take the legs and we can be like a gizmo duck.
Yes.
So, because I'm the scorpion, so I have this big tail. So what I'd like to propose is that I form the torso, but the torso is wearing Dracula's coat, and the tail becomes the tails of a coat. And the claws come up and form a big Dracula collar.
Oh my god. Oh my god, I love this.
I would like, so I'm the crab, and
Mhm.
I propose that the crab does not change at all. The torso that we have created already just sits perfectly on top of the crab, and the
Oh.
crab just scuttles about.
That's the head. It's just this.
It's just like
scuttling crab.
with this giant Zord on top of this crab. It's just like
And then I
just
think
crabs all
it's
the way down.
it's just like two big like lion leg haunches, like it's legs that should be okay. Because here's what all right, I'm gonna tie back our last episode. Ricky was supposed to grab a sword, and the Taurus, the bull, was supposed to be the arms that holds a giant sword. So we've just created a monster. Like our swords are like, fuck, we're missing something. I think this goes here, and I think these gotta go. Fuck, the scales are like wings now, I guess.
Just shows calculator in a bar. He could have picked anyone. He could have picked anyone, but he chose fucking Ricky.
Why did I let him pick? This is the fourth time this has happened. Look at the cowboy
I should-
Megazord.
I should stop.
He's got a type.
TD needs his himbo.
You know, I like him big.
Holy shit.
Every Dracula needs a himbo.
Beefy, dumb and pure. Every Dracula needs his himbo.
Yeah. So it's just lion legs,
Uh,
just kind of there.
And we're like all like talking and like going through like getting into formation, like doing this whole
Yeah.
thing. And Ricky's just like, wait, I just realized something. TD also stands for touchdown. That's dope.
oh god.
I will
And a
protect
bang.
Ricky with my entire fucking life. I would lay down my life for Ricky. He wouldn't allow it because he's a good boy, but I would.
Holy shit.
And and then I guess they become a giant centurion
Yeah.
Oh,
thing.
yeah.
Like,
Yep.
do they maybe they get like a chariot, like a huge
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
chariot
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
with like a bunch of like scary demon horses.
And so we're two big robots fighting. I'm assuming, yeah, this big Trojan horse.
Maybe
Instead
it's
of-
even like way faster than us and like going around us and like attacking. We're like stuck like back to back with the horrific Orange Julius monster.
Mhm.
the Orange Julius, their what's the word that you just said?
A chariot?
Chariot, yes, chariot. Their chariot is just like an Orange Julius cup that has been like carved out.
Jesus
to be
Christ.
just
Attack it from the
enormous.
top. It
Just
doesn't
the-
have a lid.
At the bottom of an Orange Julius cup carved out to look like a
Just tip
chariot.
it over.
They'll
Maybe that's
all
how we
fall
win.
out.
We
Maybe
tip
that's
them
how
over.
we win.
Holy shit.
We use the
We
lesson
just
we
dip it-
learned and we tip it over.
We tip it over.
Yeah.
I think that's it. That's
Oh my god. The Orange Rangers are like, quick, you'll need this. And they transform into just like a giant spur. And we like frisbee it, and then it tips over.
it like barely hits it. And it's like
Yeah.
it like hits the ground. It just like rolls and it's like boom 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 boom. And then the chariot just like punk.
Yeah, it's because like we throw it with big lion paws. We're like, I don't.
We don't
Hey.
have thumbs.
I'm down here and there's hands. There's like a couple of big robot hands just like kind of hanging off the sides of us. I just think it's kind of weird.
We are all in the same control room. We merge into the. But Ricky is off in his own room still. He hasn't pushed the button.
to take him
Ricky, push
Take
the
him up
button.
the
Push
elevator.
the button. The red button.
And the wheel deactivates.
Oh, no. Oh.
And we
Uh.
land on top of Orange Julius Caesar, killing him.
Oh my
Yes.
god.
And then we celebrate by going back to the mall where the Orange Julius has once again been reformed
Repurposed.
back into a Jamba Juice.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely.
One of the cowboys is missing though, and nobody knows why.
He got lost at
Dabbing
some
off
point.
screen.
Got crushed in the spur. Just when the transformation happened to the spur.
Do we just like we see like it's one of the Orange Rangers is like, hey, where's Horse? And then TD wipes blood off of his mouth. Yeah, where's Horse?
Where is horse? It's not. It's. I think it's not horse. It's one of the other ones. It's just like, where's
Dex.
Joey?
Where's Joey?
He's in the shadow realm.
Joey's in the shadow realm.
So we're back at the
yeah,
Jamba
the Jamba
Juice.
Juice.
And I think the Orange Julius Rangers are like hanging around really awkwardly, like pulled back, because they're like starting to realize like, hey, fighting villains with teenagers, a little weird. Hanging out at a mall with teenagers, like extremely
Very weird.
weird.
It's like, got a PTA meeting. Like, I gotta go.
I am a
My
horse.
my shift at H&R Block wasn't over yet. I just kind of left.
I've been in the bathroom for a long time now.
I'm
I
work
was
from
in-
home, no
I
big
was
deal.
doing a petting like a children's birthday party like a while ago. There's some crying children expecting pony rides.
Oh,
Well, team, I feel pretty good about how that went down.
You know,
Oh my god.
once in a while, you think that you've seen your last rodeo, but once in a while, when duty calls, a couple old gunslingers can saddle up, make one last ride,
with the
do a
young
little
guns.
justice in the world. And let me tell you something. Looking out over this beautiful country of ours, it's a mighty fine thing.
What's happening?
Hey,
Star
Maddie.
wipe. Yeah,
Hey, Maddie, can I talk to you for a sec?
yeah. What's up? Yeah.
It's about TD. And he's like standing back to back with Teen Dracula.
Who has been monologuing all of this?
I feel like something happened back there.
Yeah.
I think he said that Tex was his best friend. I'm pretty upset about that. That was like right before he had blood all over his face. And right after he said, "Can you put this blood in my smoothie? I'm a vampire."
Well, you know, Ricky, I think it's important to understand that people can have a lot of best friends. You're not limited to just one best friend. And that's the beautiful thing about friendship is it really allows you to open yourself up to form relationships with a lot of different people.
Wow.
And I
Maddie.
know that you have a really special place in TD's heart.
Wow, Maddie, that really means a lot. Thank you. I
You're
kind of
welcome.
think we're becoming best friends.
You know what? I think you're right.
And you can see that his like gaze is like a little bit off, and he's talking to the back of Tex's head. It's like a little, just like a little bit away from it.
Oh my god.
Uh,
Tex turns around and gives you a real meaningful nod.
and he's just like nodding. He's like definitely like seems like he's in the conversation with Maddie, and is just like a little far away. But there's nothing. There's nothing in his head.
I think that's the end of the episode. Wait, sorry.
Oh wait, we can't end it until we do the employee quiz.
Oh
and
yeah.
and the meaning. Oh, wait,
And
we
the
just had
TD
the moral.
diary.
We had the moral.
What to do when your Jamba Juice becomes
Orange Julius.
Which of the following talking points is true of Jamba Juice? Or is true of Orange Julius?
They
Their
don't
prices are higher compared to that of Jamba Juice. Their lidless cups are an inconvenient fit for today's modern mobile lifestyle. Their refusal to add in external mixings makes them a less favorable option for today's vast and variable consumer base. Or D, all of the above.
D.
If you guessed D, that's correct.
We would have also accepted taking bribes from the Dark Lord powers from another dimension.
God.
Fuck.
What
Oh,
have
do-
we unleashed upon the world?
I don't know. So much.
I don't know, but I'm pretty happy about it.
I feel pretty good.
So we've got to pick our MVP and our favorite moment. And then unfortunately, I think we're gonna have to wrap our show up.
After
Oh.
2 episodes.
That's how much. That
That's
was
a
our
lot.
budget.
Yeah, we
Although I'll just put it out there, if y'all want to come back next month in 2 more episodes,
This is the greatest.
I could be amenable to coming back for if not us, then you. Part 2.
If the people want.
If it's what the people want, no. If it's what the
if it's
people
what the
want.
people want, the stream has already been cut off.
Yeah.
We've been offline for 4 days.
Huh? That doesn't make sense.
Hold on. Did
Um,
anybody else realize that every user in chat is Jamba Juice spelled differently?
well, now that you mention it,
Every user in chat is just Jamba Juice spelled backwards.
Okay.
Oh, no.
I do have some updates from Twitter.com.
Yeah.
I saw Riley is very proud of us.
Riley's very proud of us. They also specified that I need you to know I met my wife. I also know the movie I met my wife during was Once, so hearing us name drop Glenn Hansard, we get it. We got it. We made Riley proud.
We did it.
Oh my
I feel good. I feel good. Does anybody have proposals of the MVP of the episode or the moment of the episode?
Oh god.
I think I really want moment of the episode. I think is when we form our Megazord.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Because
Yeah.
that was a
The
horrible,
world's most
disgusting-
cursed
Yeah.
Megazord.
Yeah, that was phenomenal. I think that might be my
Yeah.
my moment too. And that was
It's
a
just-
wonderful moment. All of us together.
All of us
Yeah.
working
Yeah.
together.
Us together.
Most of us in one room, Ricky in a different room, but all of us working together.
Yeah.
But we're all working together.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Our spirits were all one.
Yeah.
and then we have to choose an MVP.
Mhm.
Yeah. I don't know.
Horse.
I was
Yeah, I was
pre-
gonna say it's the horse.
Think it's horse.
I think it's horse.
That's who it is.
Yep. No, that's a consensus.
We all played horse though, so we all
Yeah.
get it.
So
in.
collectively, we all win.
Yeah. I do think that kind of like the MVP was all of us just taking control of everybody all at once.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
It was really good energy where we're like, all right. I understand what's happening. Let me pitch.
We became drift compatible over the course.
That's
Yes.
really what happened.
Yep.
Yeah, exactly.
We
Oh,
sure did.
God.
Oh my god.
So did we
What
win?
if I-
I think we won.
think
We
we
won the
won.
game.
We won the game. Oh my god, I didn't even how lucky.
We
How
actually won
wonderful to
all.
be
We
us.
actually won all games.
Yeah,
won
we did.
all
Yeah.
games.
We're free. We no longer have to do this. We're free.
Oh,
Thank
What?
God.
huh.
All right,
Oh my
I'm
God.
logging
We
out of the
know.
call.
Huh? Sorry.
All of our
All of-
feeds, all of our podcast feeds
Yeah.
disappear tomorrow.
Done
God.
everything. Yep, we're just nuking all of our TTRPG content.
Yeah,
Like,
gonna-
we're free. Our souls can finally know peace.
You got a notification from Ichio. Sorry, gang, I'm free. I'm taking
Sorry.
it back.
I'm sorry,
Yep.
yo.
We're good.
The only thing that remains is this vibe.
This is the only thing that exists now.
And it's like badly corrupted.
Yeah. Like, God, like this is the kind of thing that you find like 100 years from now in some like corrupted hard drive. But if you watch it, you die in 7 days.
And anyway, that's kind of how I think the show would go.
Oh my god.
If they let me out.
Just
That's kind of how I think it would kind of play out beginning to end.
the teens would love it.
And this goes on for like 7, 8 seasons, you know?
Yeah.
At least until
lot.
I get out on parole.
Yeah.
We
least
got
until-
whole plans for sequel universes. You can see we're building a cinematic universe.
Like, wait until you get into like
And you
the,
believe in
the
me.
episodes with the evil twins, but since they're
Yeah.
all secretly evil, all the twins are good.
Yeah.
Not like that
The
Tina.
big twist.
Did I reveal that everyone was actually evil?
Evil the whole time. Yeah.
Oh shit! Everyone was evil the whole time.
Oh yeah, but yeah, by the way, season 4 twist. We're the bad guys.
Except for Ricky. Ricky's kind of a self-insert.
I see a lot of myself.
Ricky, so like all these other characters are facets of myself, but Ricky is who I wish I could be.
Yeah.
Ricky is my ideal self.
T Dracula.
Also Dracula's Dracula. I'm
But
gonna-
also
yeah.
Dracula
very
fucking rips, so you gotta have Dracula.
I
in
just
there.
really wanted Dracula.
I do also like that our first episode had nary a curse word in it. And the second one, after he'd lost his job as the CEO, after things had gone off the rails.
Just. This is all. We like do that. It's like a jailhouse play production. He's like put on. All right, it's the Jamba Juice Warriors.
We discover that Kato just looks like his cellmate.
His
with a
cellmate.
mustache.
Oh, he got
Yeah,
him a
we did it.
job.
We did
We
it,
did
gang.
it. We
Gang,
did
we
it.
did it.
Oh my gang, this has been
Something.
an absolute delight. I gave myself hiccups 2 separate times from laughing so hard.
Amazing.
This is amazing. You are all so wonderful. You are all welcome back anytime. Thank you for coming on my show. This was wild and fantastic. So let's go in to some outros. We will work in reverse order, starting with Jeff.
That was fun.
and ending with me. So tell us who you are and where people can find you and what you can plug your stuff. Y'all might not realize just how fucking talented these 4 people are, so just like stay tuned to hear all the cool fucking
5.
stuff they're doing.
5 people are.
I'm
5.
all right, and I'm also here.
Oh no, I figured James was the 5th. I just figured that.
Yeah.
Yeah, but he's been doing really great with stuff.
Yeah, just trying to.
We're working on it.
His work on the long
You say
Halloween
that,
has been
but
like
you
really
probably
good.
haven't seen the weird horse sword type I photoshopped while we were playing yet. So
No, but I
wait,
saw your weird
evaluate
orangutan
that.
from earlier.
So my name is Jeff Stormer. I'm a podcaster, game designer, and the unofficial official LARP designer of the Olive Garden restaurant. You can find all of the things that I do, the podcasts that I produce, like Party of One, an actual play focused on 2-player role-playing experiences, as well as All My Fantasy Children, which is a character creation, storytelling, and world-building podcast, and most importantly, Talking Nog, which is a once-a-year tradition, about a yearly tradition. You can find all of those things as well as the games that I make, like Anyone Can Wear the Mask, which we talked about earlier. You can find links to all of those things at jeffstormer.com, or you can find me on Twitter at Party of One Pod.
Follow Jeff.
Wow. Yeah. Oh God. Hey everybody. Yeah, I've been Viditio Voletti, and I'll continue to be Viditio Voletti. You can find me at Viditio Voletti on Twitter. I'm also a game designer. You can find my games at viditiovoletti.itch.io. I make a bunch of GMless games. They're some of my favorite things. So you can check out. We've talked about A Land Once Magic, which is a post-fantasy world-building game. That's very writer's room. It's very good if you want to just have fun chatting, making a cool thing with your friends. Also Space Between Stars, a game about being a crew on a spaceship, and you create your own universe, and it's very it's good. I'm proud of all of these games. Also, I just released a game last month, but my most recent release is Bloodbeam Badlands. It's you're gunslinging vampires in the post-apocalyptic world of an unsetting sun, and you go around and you got to deal with that, being a vampire, and fighting cool mutant dinosaurs with cannons for heads, and warlocks and witches and things like that. Yeah, that's what I do. Also, I consult on game design and things like that. It's something that I've been wanting to plug more often. So if you're a game designer and you're like, hey, I want to have somebody look at my work, especially GMless design, I've done a few consultants for that. Hit me up, and I got some rates.
Excellent. Follow Viditio. Do it.
Mm-hmm.
Moving on.
It's James.
That's
Me?
James.
Am I-
It's you.
Okay. I'm James.
James, stop photoshopping horses.
Here's my notepad document. Oh yeah, I'm James Malloy. You can find me on Twitter at AndyMeltdowns. I also
He's been writing this the whole stream.
I'm a podcaster. I make Stop Hack and Roll with Brandon, where we talk about tabletop game design. I am technically a game designer, but you can't find any of my games anywhere because I haven't finished any of them.
Prolific designer of several unfinished games.
More than
And
excited.
I produce and host and play on and edit Protein City Comics, an actual play podcast using the Masks and New Generation system, which is currently in the middle of its longest Halloween arc story crossover event, which also prominently features Dracula and a lot of other weird
Is
Halloween
Unprepared in the
stuff.
Protean City Comics universe now?
It might be. And yes, let's coming to a conclusion because we're coming up on Halloween. It's a good time to jump in and listen. And
There's over 12 hours of Halloween content already.
Wow.
yeah, we've been
All
doing
of
this
it gold.
for like
It
a
is the
couple months.
longest Halloween.
All of it gold.
Yeah. Is there anything else? I don't think I got everything. That's me.
Follow James.
You should. I'm Brandon Leon Gambetta. You can find me on Twitter at bleongambetta. I've got a website, brandonleongambetta.com. I podcast with my dear friend and partner, James Malloy, on Stop Back and Roll and Protein City Comics. Not Pasión de las Pasiones. That's the game I wrote. It's a telenovela game powered by the apocalypse. Additionally, I just came out with a game that kind of burrowed into my skull in the middle of the night while I was driving and invented a game whole cloth. It's called Chase the Hollow, and it's a game about basically hunting Slenderman or something like that. And I like it so much that I'm going to make one about ghosts called Chase the Haunting, one about vampires called Chase Something, and one about werewolves called Chase the Howling. So look out for those on bleongambetta.itch.io.
Follow Brandon. You should do it. And I guess that leaves me. Hello. I am Megan. I've been your host. This is my show. You can find me most places on the internet at Megan Lynn FTW. Now it's been so long since I've done an outro. I'm like, what do I do? Where can you find me? So you can find me here once a month on Unprepared. You can find me here on Chromatic Chimera on Mondays at 6:30 Eastern in playing with the wonderful folks over with No Initiative, playing our campaign quest, The Soaring City, where I play a spy who's a bit of a mess and really going through it right now. It's great. This is our final season. So there's a lot of big stuff happening. So you can catch us there. I am also a game designer of mainly GM-less games. You can find my games at meganlynnftw.itch.io. I am currently working on a game about 3 koalas in a trench coat trying to be human that I am hoping to have out sometime this week. It is a shitpost made game, which is how most of my games start, so I'm pretty psyched about it. So if you've ever wanted to be one of 3 koalas in a trench coat pretending to be human, keep your eyes peeled.
Oh yeah.
And I think that's it for me. I'm not doing too much because burnout hit me like a ton of bricks over the past couple months.
Yep.
Because we are in a ponderosa still, and life is hard when you're trying to do creative work. But we're getting back in it, and I'm so happy. Thank you all for joining us. Thank you to you for wonderful people for whatever it was. This is the most fun I've had in a long ass time. Super excited.
That was glorious.
You're all welcome back anytime. Seriously, we also all need to play Alice is Missing.
Yes. Yeah.
Same energy though.
Same energy. Just silent. We're just like vibrating.
We're all just the game is playing and we ignore everything and just text about Jamba Juice for an hour.
So
Ricky will return in.
So I think we are going to
Voice of God here. Hi.
Yes, we are going to throw it
First of all, wonderful job tonight, cast. That was beautiful and chaotic. This is Puddin's, co-founder of Chromatic Chimera. They can hear me, Megan. Don't worry.
Oh, cool. Perfect.
I've got it all. I was playing around with settings while you were all doing your wonderful outros. I also have the problem of James being a game designer who chronically can't release things. Like, I have a skeleton of a system made, but I don't have anything built around it. I know the feeling. If you enjoy the games and stuff we put on here, Megan puts this wonderful program Unprepared on once every month for us here at Chromatic Chimera. And it focuses all on GM-less games. I am a fan of it. It's a good time. If you are enjoying the actual play content you see here, consider a like, a follow, or whatever the kids are doing these days. We're going to be, usually we'd be live tomorrow on Wednesday with our Woven Realm campaign, but that's taking a break for a one-shot instead. Do come out tomorrow. It's around I don't know, check Twitter. I'm too tired to figure out time. We're gonna go raid friends. Bye now.
Bye. Thank you, everybody.
Bye, everybody.
I hear the dead calling your name. Will you answer?